Y'all ready for a recap?
I'm
Sure.
thinking we might be.
Groovy for a recap, please.
Well, all right then. Previously, on the Arcanum Genesis, our band of adventurers awoke victorious over the Frostborn Legion, and the world did not go without notice. A squire from the High Council, Liam, arrived and informed you of your summons. The High Council wished to speak of you, on terms of compensation. Our group decided that a rebranding was in order, given their newest member, and recent events. And thus the Snowdrifts became one with history, and the Blades of Fate were born. You were all announced to the High Council as such. And in time, discussion of payment came. Zephyr suggested wealth. Ronan suggested powerful artifacts that he had crafted. And a new figure, the Ambassador of the Gnomes, suggested they construct an airship for them. With little to no discussion between our group, they decided on the airship. And after a few weeks waiting around Everstone and a brief visit to Aethergarden, your vessel, the Perseverance, was completed. Zephyr having found a pilot to serve you all, under his payroll. You all met with Gwyn, a drow refugee from the events of Tyrant's Fall. Seemingly a prodigy that was forced to fight for Sinrod's cause. But now, being free from his influence, is glad to work alongside you all. You made your way north to Ironlock to assess the damage and return Amble's family to their home, before making a brief stop at Waterkeep. A few purchases were made as Ilmin and Aramis took some time together, Aramis showing Ilmin the ways of his meditation. Ilmin looking to make a connection with his Aether spirit, ultimately doing so successfully. You all asked Aramis if he wished to go on vacation with you all, as you plan to go southeast towards the Isle of Celeste, off the coast of the Wildwoods. And as you all set sail riding the winds, this is where we will resume. What do y'all want to do?
We're still on our way to Celeste, right? I would imagine we're just groovy.
It's on the horizon. You'll be there in like an hour or two.
Oh, well, shit. I'm watching this because it's like, ooh, new land. I've never been here before.
How long have we been off the mainland of the Wildwoods?
Not too long.
I think
the entire journey takes less than a full day of travel.
there's an outer deck, like an outside section of the airship that we're able to be on while it's in flight, correct?
The top deck.
Yeah, she's been there the whole time. She's
It's
been watching
windy.
the ocean. I'm sure it is, but she don't care.
Your hair is pushed straight back, and when you stop, it's just gonna be like stuck like that.
Bitch, prestidigitation is my godsend.
True, but you will have to cast it, and you will look ridiculous until you do.
This is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Honestly,
Understandable.
who's gonna like really notice other than Orin, really?
To help, if anything, she's wearing the goggles so the wind doesn't hurt her eyes, even though they're meant for night vision.
You have a cool
She's just-
polarized view of the clouds.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Huh.
You know,
Neat.
like polarized lenses on the sunglasses.
Oh, I actually... I did not initially put two and two together, but now I understand. No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, but Tao, you forgot clearly the most important thing.
Yeah.
I need to figure out 25 words to send. No.
Of course,
Wait,
of course.
I thought you did that technically today before we left Waterkeep.
Technically.
Was it technically today?
Yeah,
Okay. I wasn't sure whether or
technically
not if it was tomorrow yet.
It is not quite tomorrow. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Today is today.
Okay, well, as long as we're clear.
I sure
But
as
is tomorrow
fuck hope
today?
so.
Either way, is there anything you wish to do before you land at the island? Is there any specific place you wish to land on the island?
Did... Zephyr was the one who... Excuse me. Zephyr was the one who originally told us about Celeste as a whole, right?
Yes.
Did he suggest any town to go to particularly?
No. You just said that
shit.
There's good beach parties and shit.
Fuck.
The beach sounds like a good destination for me.
The beaches are nice, and people there are grooving.
What's, I think the recommendation at hand is trying to find some oceanside town or city, whatever we can find. So, whatever fits that bill the most.
So you all make your way to the island of Celeste, looking towards the more beach-ridden side at the south, right near a little town which on your map is listed as Hearthome. And do you all want to go directly to the town, or are you just looking to have like a private beach day?
I mean, I would imagine we're going to be here for a little bit, right? So
Might as well land in proximity.
So close to the town, but not in the town. Like a good ways, like a good 30 or so minute walk away from the town.
I think that's good.
yeah.
Okay.
Especially with Orin, like, we can kind of expedite that travel if we need to.
Yeah, if we really need to get a move on, we can get a move on.
Fair enough. So you all land right there, if you can see the map.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do we see exactly upon coming down? I'm assuming a lot of beach.
Yes. You actually land in the sand. You see there's a long patch of sand before you actually reach the ocean. Probably a good, I want to say 2,000 feet of like sand and sandiness until it hits the ocean.
I would imagine
wow.
it's not all...
So little sand.
You know what this place needs? More sand.
Oh no, it really doesn't. Trust me, you don't
sand?
want that.
We're surrounded by sand.
Not much. You could use a little bit more.
Oh no, trust me.
I'm not gonna finish this.
Gwyn just kind of leans over. Never been to a beach before. This place is nice.
I've never been to a beach either.
You know what? I don't think we have beaches on the mainland, do we?
I mean, we
But-
do, but the ones you probably used to, like, the ones nearest you are probably, icy and terrible.
More like cliff faces.
Aramis
Yeah,
kind of just leans over. Yeah, Wildwood isn't really known for its vacation destinations.
Not particularly. But this is pretty cool. Last one down is a loser, and she jumps over the railing and casts fly.
You jump over the railing, cast fly, and you stay in the air. You see Aramis fall past you and just land.
I'm following
Son of
Aramis.
a... she goes down.
And you make landfall on the island of Celeste, an offshoot of the Wildwoods. The
Holy shit.
landscape around, there's, a lot of sand. You can see the ocean off in the distance as it slowly rises into a more forested region to the north. You see the silhouettes of mountains off in the distance. It's a very pretty view. Very peaceful.
I'm guessing it's early afternoon.
No, you'd be hitting, since you left Waterkeep, it would be hitting around sunset soon.
Oh, snap. Well, I think it's best if we just hang here for now and take it in, if you will.
I mean, if anything, I would want to run into town and maybe see if we can get, I don't know, stuff. Just kind of get a lay of the land, maybe? See what's up?
I mean, be my guest.
Yeah, I'm with him.
What about you, Sanus?
I mean, I'm fine with anything, really.
I think I'll leave you all to it then. I'm just gonna keep staring at the ocean, cause haha, big.
It is pretty big.
Hurry back.
I'm gonna ask up to Gwen, hey, do you plan on doing anything? Or just gonna chill at the ship?
He kind of leans over. I don't really trust the ship alone if I'm going too far. I'll stay within close proximity of the ship. If we do end up going to the beach, I can just bring it closer.
That sounds like an idea. Yeah, we could probably do that tomorrow. I want a beach day tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan, then. I see Mias leans over the edge of the ship as well. She's already drinking.
Where do you keep finding all the alcohol? Like, I'm impressed, honestly, but like, damn.
Fuck, this place looks nice.
That's putting it very, very gently. Holy crap!
Actually,
we're on a different fucking island!
That is how islands work.
That's how that works.
Look, don't undercut this for me. I've been stuck on a place for 33 years, bucko.
Same for... How the fuck old am I? What? Whatever. She leaves.
She might want to look into that.
She's drunk.
The thing I want to know is, where is she getting all this alcohol? My god.
Time to catch up, and Vin goes back into the ship.
There's a very well-stocked airship.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Maybe I don't have to go into town. Nah, fuck it, we're going into town.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't stock the ship with, fucking, I don't know, beach drinks, so.
Beach drinks, no margaritas.
Oh, shit. Man, we don't even have a blender? Fuck. Yeah, we gotta go into town.
How do you buy a blender?
So who's all going into Hearthome?
Sanus will go out of just curiosity.
He's probably had enough of sand, TBH.
Oh yeah, he has seen enough sand. He sees the sand here and he's just like, yeah, that is in fact sand.
It is nice
Great.
sand though.
I'm sure it is.
Is it hot here?
It's warm. It's not hot, especially since the sun's setting. You have a feeling like at high noon it'll be like very warm. Like you might want to get some parasols. But like in the current time, it's a very comfortable warmth with a nice breeze.
Sweet. I know what I'm gonna do while they're gone.
I would say the four of us are gonna go in, like me, Orin, Ilman, and Sanus, but Orin's probably like playing around in the sand, probably found like a sand crab or something.
Orin has buried their head in the sand.
I'll deal.
Don't worry,
later.
I'll keep her distracted. Orin! I prestidigitate a ball in my hand.
They can't see it because their head is buried in the sand.
Orin!
The ball
I'm
disappears.
Still like... What?
It only lasts 6 seconds.
Oh, does it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trinkets made from prestidigitation last 6 seconds.
Oh, I thought they lasted longer than that. I've been bamboozled.
Alright, so we need a blender and a ball. I'm writing that down.
So you're all just get okay. You're getting a beach ball. You're getting a blender.
We need some umbrellas.
Some parasols. Okay. So you're gonna go to try to find like a fucking, I forget the name of the store, Party City or some shit in Hearthome.
Oh my god, like a dollar outlet?
No, I feel like me and Lark are probably gonna be the only ones that know this reference, but we're gonna go to Sun Station, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
It's literally just think of like any beach town that has like generic like it's like a dollar store beach supply.
Dollar store beach edition.
Yeah, basically.
All right. Well, before long, then you all make your way into Hearthome. The sun is not quite set, but it's really definitely getting there. You see most people are heading home. Some shops are still open though.
I'm gonna go find the nearest shop, I guess.
Roll an investigation check.
Oh no, I thought this is the party episode. I don't need to roll shit. Alright.
You know what? I'm gonna give him advantage.
Roll again.
I got nowhere to go.
Okay.
Please be higher than 10. Look, I mean, okay. 11.
10 and 11. There's only a few shops. How hard can it be?
You find a single store open that you can enter. you open the door and there's like wind chimes. Like instead of like a single bell, there's just wind chimes. So you open it and it's just
oh god,
and it just keeps going. And you just see a single human individual, long white hair. They're clearly very elderly. This super long white beard, and green eyes, just like sitting behind the table, and they're just like, "Yes, what can I do for you?"
Hi, we just got into town. We need some supplies.
Supplies? What kind of supplies do you need?
Beach supplies?
Party goers, I see. That section over there. And he points up, and you just see a single sign with like bubble letters font with like glitter that just says "party."
I hate this already, but also love it.
I didn't make the sign, that was my wife, but, I mean, it sells. If you want party stuff, it'll be there for you.
Thank you, and, actually, that sign is actually really nice now that I know the context.
Hey,
so,
he's learning.
You're able to find everything except a blender, because blenders do not exist, but you can get a mortal and pestle.
Ah, damn it. Maybe I'll have to talk to Lorelei about something with, like, literally, like, I pull out my handful of daggers that I still have, and it's just like, maybe something to spin.
Sam, look good! Invent the
Roll an intelligence check. Roll an intelligence check.
Oh, no.
This will determine if Amble just invented the concept of a blender.
Hold on.
Not enough.
Sanus is inspired.
What?
I want to also roll an intelligence check.
Sanus, okay, go ahead. We'll see if Sanus can steal it.
No!
Nope, that's still not enough.
Oh, God, thank God.
Damn.
But he's
Hard
getting
check.
closer.
I mean, you can't just invent a blender. Like, I'm like,
now,
full stop.
Now that's quitter talk, DM.
Hey, I let you roll.
Sanus is thinking about it, but he can't quite figure it out just yet. He decides he'll figure it out later.
What's in Sanus' mind right now is like, okay, but like, what if I just tied a dagger to a ceiling fan? No.
Oh my
What's a ceiling fan?
It's like a fan.
Okay, but what if I get like a few daggers and
spin them really fast?
Spin them really. No, but then.
Wow.
Later.
Finn suddenly apparates in as a ghost and is like, yeah, but how would you hold it all?
Either way, you're able to find the parasols, you're able to find some beach chairs if you want them. You find a beach ball.
Shovel? Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. Do we find a little shovel and bucket so we can make sand castles?
There is, in the kids section, a shovel and bucket.
I absolutely grab one.
Yeah. They're made of wood.
Aw.
Because plastic don't exist yet.
Am I gonna get a splinter?
Maybe. Make a strength saving throw.
You had to ask.
23, I think I'm good.
You avoid the splinter.
Hey.
Barely.
Oh god.
That bucket is the BBEG. Big bucket evil guy.
God damn it.
You bring everything.
My notes. Big bucket evil guy. All right, we're good.
You bring everything you're looking to purchase. So, for my sake, what is it all you're buying again?
Parasol, chairs, a ball, a child bucket and shovel. I think that's it.
Man behind the desk just looks at it all. Yeah, put it at 2 gold pieces for the lot.
Uh-oh. I only have 11 silver pieces.
Oh my god.
Damn, Amble's broke.
I am broke.
That makes 2 of us!
Amble, how do you only have 11 silver?
Well, let's see now. I bought this cool-ass fucking spear, and now I got a cool-ass arrow. Yeah, I'm broke.
Sanus just puts down 2 gold pieces.
Oh, I just needed 1. Thanks.
No, he said 2.
But I thought 10 silver was for 1 gold.
Sanus is just paying for it.
Okay.
Sanus is just looking at you like, filthy peasant.
I'm gonna make a con save to see if I have, like, nightmares about that.
Conniptions.
15.
Yeah, maybe a night terror once in a blue moon.
On God. Either way. You buy everything successfully.
Wow.
Hooray!
I'm assuming you'll return to the airship.
Unless there's something interesting to see.
Is there anything in specific you're looking for?
Literally nothing.
I'm gonna look to Imp. Imp,
What?
are you planning on doing any of your specialties here?
If I'm gonna fucking rob the place, I don't know.
I'm gonna assume you've left the shop.
Yes.
Felt cute, might rob the place later.
I don't know if there's anyone here who looks like they can afford having the pockets lifted. Sure, but if not, then no.
You
know,
get the
I'm
general vibe that most people here aren't super wealthy.
That's kind of what I figured.
Yeah.
Can I run back into the store and be like, oh, one question. How's the rest of the island kind of like? Are there other towns? Like, what can we expect?
Do you not have a map?
Uh,
He raises an eyebrow at you.
We have a world map. We don't have a map of the island.
You literally do. You're looking at it, kid.
We're looking at it.
Shh. We don't know.
Yes, you do!
All right, we do have a world. we do have a map. But what are these other towns? Can you tell me?
What do you want to know?
Anything? Or is there anything like special to go there for, or are they just kind of other towns like this?
Is there any town that has particular interest to you? I'm packing up shop, dude.
Oh, Sand Gem or Sunny Shore, the 2 islands up north, or the 2.
Yes, they have some hot springs up there. They have mountain sides. There's a small mining operation and the like, stuff like that. Nice beach.
Ah. Interesting. Thank you. Enjoy your night, I guess.
Thank you. Good night.
Very cool.
The man did not have time to explain the entire island.
Can you tell me the world history next time? No,
Fuck off.
That's. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be nice.
You have to realize this is pretty difficult for him. It's a step in the right direction.
It is.
So you all make your way back to the airship now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
You return back. Are y'all just gonna sleep in the airship and then do shit in the morning, or are you gonna, nighttime beach shenanigans?
Nighttime beach shenanigans, because when they get back, there is inklings of a fire in the sand. Hello?
How far
I'm
away
glad
from
that you
the
clarified
beach?
in the sand.
How far away
What?
from how far away from the ocean, or are you just doing it right beside the airship on the border between sand and grass?
Basically, but not so close that any errant embers might, catch the whole damn thing on fire.
Gwyn just
It is
looks
actually
over the side of the ship at you. Sure you don't want to get close to the water?
Maybe. It's hard to find rocks. Trying to make a fire pit,
We can bring the rocks. Move them on the airship. Park closer to the water,
Wanna help?
He holds up both hands ready to catch.
Sweet.
Make a strength check to throw a rock.
Alright. I'm gonna regret the fuck out of this.
Come on, nat 20.
I don't foresee it happening, but God, cross my fingers. Is this just a strength check or a saving throw? I
Strength
guess a
check. It's the same either way.
Oh, God.
You grab the rock.
3!
You brace. You get ready. You get into a shock put position. You throw it, and it immediately rolls off the back of your hand and just falls behind you.
Well done, Veneria.
You know, we're on vacation, right? You don't need to do arson, like, everywhere. We're on vacation.
I'm just trying to make a campfire.
Nope, only arson.
Do you need some help?
Yes, please.
Over time, you bring the rocks onto the ship, and Gwyn brings the airship closer to the water so you can have a beachside bonfire.
Very good. Yeah. We would get something set up. I would assume they got all the other supplies.
Yep, everything's good.
So, yeah. We set up shop.
Shit, we don't even have to fucking set anything up tomorrow. Hell yeah. Just beach day.
Yep. We just... Whatever you would imagine a cozy arrangement for a small beach party gathering type thing would be.
You see Gwyn's basically just sitting at the small fire at the edge of the beach, just staring off across the ocean.
Sanus is gonna go ahead and give Gwyn the beach ball and be like, hey, here's a peace offering for you and Orin. Just
that's a good idea.
Yeah. Just to try and avoid the whole, arm thing. Make sure
I appreciate
she
that.
doesn't get ideas.
Thank you.
Yeah. How did you get those arms, by the way?
Oh god, that's a long story. And kind of blurry. He kind of looks around. Is everyone around the fire as well, or...?
Yeah, I'm just, like, giggling at the idea of, like, him giving Orin a beach ball, but now I'm like, ooh, story. I do want to hear this.
I'm like, fucking cloak is laid out like a goddamn beach towel, and I just flop back on it on the ground, like, yeah, fuck it, regale us.
I'm gonna guess that Mias and Aramis are there too.
Yeah, everyone's here. He just kind of sets the ball down. It's like, well, you're aware of what happened, somewhat at least. I was under the effects of Big Scaly Boy's charm.
Yeah.
Wasn't always that way.
I saw it, yeah.
Actually, I had quite the hard time getting that charm to set and stick when I was younger. I was quite the rebellious type. They took me from my parents when I was young. I was around 5. And I kept fighting trying to get back there, but it was difficult. I was young and couldn't really get away. Didn't stop me from taking a few of them down with me, though. One day, when they had the charm stick, I can only assume this is what happened, because this, and he raises both of his arms, is my craftsmanship. I believe they asked me to construct these so that if the charm ever slipped again, they could just remove my chances of causing trouble. The charm didn't really slip much after that.
Shit.
It's in the past.
Oh, God.
How did you lose the arms in the first place?
My best guess, surgical removal.
Ah.
Yeah,
unfortunately, that makes perverse sense.
Yeah. Most of the past while has been blurry. It's coming back into view a little bit.
Any idea how long it lasted?
Well, by the time he holds up his arms, this happened, I want to say I was around 20. So, and once that happened, the charm set for, well, until a couple weeks ago. So probably around 6 years straight.
Then just kind of gawks.
I remember developing toxins. I remember working on these weird spikes. I remember some sort of bomb. He just shakes his head. I remember them saying I was vital for the Frostborn winning the war. Apparently not.
I mean, for what it's worth, you are obviously good at what you do, but I'm kind of glad it didn't go all the way through to fruition, because, oh, jeez.
I have a strong inkling that whatever happened to the walls at Ironlock was in part my responsibility.
Tao, we never got a good look at kind of what happened to those walls, did we?
You saw that they seemingly were... It wasn't like an explosion. It's like it was just knocked over. It's weird to describe.
Okay, because I
I'm
would
not
say,
exactly sure. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say at least we did see kind of some of your work over in Solidus with those spikes, and maybe what happened at the magic circle is kind of what that bomb thing was too.
No,
hard
to
to say.
correct you, the magic circle, that was a fire casting fireball.
Okay, but I mean that's the only like explosion-y like boom thing I can
No,
like think
The
of.
poison bomb that was thrown into the Endurance, where I, Lorelei, and Zephyr were hanging out.
Maybe it's hard to... It's all a blur. I also helped... There was this one particular individual. It was very specific. Short iron rod with runes around it.
Yep, definitely that.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
you probably met Miz.
Name doesn't ring a bell.
God.
Drow, red eyes.
Probably didn't meet her, but
It's...
probably
Oh,
made
it's a
stuff
blur.
for her.
More than likely.
Where
But-
That said, I don't think you can exactly claim responsibility for any of those.
No. You
I would like
can't
to
be
think
faulted.
that I wasn't myself.
No. It was obviously against your will, so...
Considering, well, the last thing I did before he raises his arms again, this happened, was I put 2 crossbow bolts in the throat of 2 soldiers. Yeah. I don't think what I did was, what I would have done if I was myself. So I'm not hung up on it. It's just in the past. And I mean, hey, I have another, 725 years to go?
I think you can make up for any mistakes in that time.
I'll be fine. No point getting caught up on a measly 6 years. He says with a smirk.
Hell of an attitude, but I see where you're coming from. Oh.
Either way, that's enough about me. And he kind of just looks around. I don't know much about you lot. And he kind of just points towards you, Sanus. You're the one that asked me. What's your deal?
Well, that depends how far back you want to go.
I started from the beginning myself.
You've kind of been a bit of a mystery, to be honest with you, Sanus. We kind of barely know who you are still.
No, you never asked.
I
Eh,
mean,
we kind of thought it was private.
You
Wanted
never
to be-
asked.
We wanted to be respectful. You kind of seem to have a troubled past, if I may be honest with you.
I doubt any more than, well, any of you three, given our recent introduction to family.
Touché.
That said, sure, if you want to know past, I can explain a little. I've had, you could consider it 2 different lives before this one. Not actual deaths and lives and the like, but They're different enough that I consider them that. I wasn't born as Sanus. I was born someone else. And unfortunately, I was born to a good family in a horrific and horrible place. My family was well off enough and was certainly part of the, I guess you could call it, nobility or aristocracy of Sivorn. That might not be quite descriptive enough, but it's the best I can really compare it to. Unfortunately, the aristocracy and the nobility there are at best corrupt and at worst horrific, terrible examples of creatures at any definition. My family was at least just regular horrific. There were slaves and there were servants that did the bidding of my family. I hated it, and so I tried to change it. I tried to arrange a slave revolt. Unfortunately, the ones that I had tried to spur up and organize probably just saw some noble's kid who's trying to stir up trouble and sold me out. The only reason I didn't die was because my family, my father stepped in and basically begged for an exile instead of an execution. He pulls down a bit of his armor, undoes a couple of clasps, and shows off this gnarled looking scar on his chest. Looks like it was burnt in a cross, basically, an X. This is what they do when they exile you, to make sure that it's clear to everyone else. That was the end of my first life. They took me to the Isle, all the way up to the north of the Sivornian continent. It's just an exile's island. There's not much to it, but there's a nice village there. Wonderful people, just trying to live. All types. And I had a life there. And there was my second life. And I got into it for a good while until I sort of stumbled across, well, you saw what it looked like in the workshop underneath the city. I stumbled into a cave not too dissimilar, filled with potions, books, and the like. I drank one of the potions. I don't know what caused me to do it, but it certainly changed me enough. And from there on out, I was able to, do a little bit more than most. It took me years to be able to really learn how to control it and experiment enough to not be so much a danger to others. But eventually...
You mean the Hemocraft, right?
Yes.
Sheesh.
Eventually, I figured I wanted to know more, and so I found a way to get off the island and found my way to the Wildwoods, the closest continent that wouldn't try to kill me on sight. And then a few months later is where I met you all.
I gotta admit, I thought it was gonna be something in that vein, but I didn't expect exile.
Well, let's put it this way. There's a reason you probably haven't seen too many Sivornian tabaxi around. The ones who are there and want to stay there, many of them are living decent lives of leisure. The ones who are there and don't want to be, they don't have a choice.
Well, that's a little fucked.
Yeah, that is messed up.
Gwyn just kind of running his hands through his hair. God, I thought I had it bad.
Oh, I would say you probably did have it worse.
No. All it took for me to be free was to kill a dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to reassess what you just said.
Yeah, honestly, man.
You all didn't seem to have much of a problem with it.
We
And-
kind of
Well,
had a giant arcane cannon, it kind of tends to help.
Look, well, the way I see it, you killed him, you freed most of my people. What are you gonna do over in Sivorn? That's ingrained.
well, I mean, there's a few options, but none of them are exactly easy.
Also, no offense, but it's not really ours to do.
I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying. Jeez, that's
What
fucked.
could be done?
Yeah, I mean, understandably, trust me, I don't like it either. I don't want you to get the wrong impression, but holy shit. Considering he got exiled from there, I can't even imagine what would happen if we tried to go there right now. Our inevitable demise.
No, it's been several years. My picture's probably in a few places, but I don't know how many people truly would be trying to actively find me or hunt me down or anything of the sort. They probably don't even know that I've left the island.
Now let me ask you this: how do you know of Ivar then?
He is... how to put this? His story is one that is known by two sets of people.
I'm sitting upright at this and kind of looking very intently at Xanus.
The two sets of people are the common, everyday folk and those who have access to actual records. For common, everyday folk, he was killed trying to leave. For those who know, he escaped and left a sizable trail of bodies to do so. I can't say more than that. It's not my place. But let's just say for someone like me who has a rather large disdain for how things are run there, the fact that he was able to cause such uproar to the point where they needed to seal records and change history was something to follow. Or at least try to.
Yeah, it sounds like that, alright. And I'm gonna kind of flop back. That crazy
Huh.
bastard.
Legendary in his own way.
Depending on who you ask.
I mean, trust me, he's left a pretty striking impression on, I'd say, everybody.
You hear an errant voice on the winds. This kind of my thing.
Hey, that's Zephyr's thing. Mysterious disembodied voice that sounds strangely like Cat Dad.
He's just listening into our rings, and we just feel a slight vibration. We're like, oh,
Oh god, that would actually be downright terrifying.
Avar just appears. Alright, time to let me tell you the whole story.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, hey, you can message him.
Oh,
Oh
we
my
could.
god. Not me, thanks.
Yeah, not
Sure,
me.
sounds like a good idea. Xanus brings up the Ring of Svar speech.
Yo, what?
I'm down for this. Fuck it.
I mean, we're partying. I mean, if he wants to, fuck it. But I mean,
Your move.
Oh, I've already called him.
All right, what do you say?
I am grabbing like 3 bottles of whatever the fuck we have at this point. I'm getting blasted now. Oh god.
What do you say, Sanders?
Hey, Var. This is mostly for my entertainment, to watch everyone sweat. But they were asking about my story, and then they asked about yours. I didn't tell them, well, most anything that wasn't obvious, but if you want to share story time, feel free to come by to where we are.
You hear a reply. You know, I did say that I'd explain things when things with the Frostborn calm down. Where are you right now?
Celeste, a little bit outside of Hearthhome.
Give me a moment to focus. And, around, the air just begins to quiver. You feel this faint vibration before, around 50 feet away, down the beach, Avar just appears. And he just turns towards you all.
Snap.
And he just
Waves.
slowly begins walking over. And you see his attire is considerably different.
Oh no, was he going to sleep?
No. You see the same fashion of his usual robes, but visibly more armored.
Oh.
You see bits of actual, like, chain and plating in places. He looks like he's getting ready to fight. And he just kind of approaches and crosses his arms at the edge of the fire. It's good to see you all.
War's over, old man. What you planning on doing?
Yeah, why you rocking the regalia?
Well, the war with the Wildwoods and the Frostborn has ended. But I still have my own fight. Now that it's over, I can explain in full what happened back in Sivon, and why I'm going to go back.
Oh boy.
You're
Well,
not trying to take down the old man, are you? I hope not.
Son, this I have to.
Oh boy.
well, take a seat. Start from the beginning.
My name has always been Ivar. I was taken from my family when I was but a boy. I don't even remember them. And I was made a personal servant of the king. They saw my talent for craft. They had me make the king's jewels. I despised that man more than anything. In time, I understood what I had to do, and I used the skill sets I had acquired in my time to lie, to deceive and hide. As slowly over the course of several years I learned the arcane. One day, I saw a brief opportunity, a window. I left a single note, written in Savonian on my dresser, because at the time I did not know how to speak common. They forbade that I learn to speak common. And I essentially wrote down that he should learn to fear my name, because next time he sees me, it will be the last time he breathes. I walked out of the king's palace, a bloody mess. It wasn't my own blood. I fled to the Circle of the Seven in the north of Sivon, and they sent me on my way to the Wildwoods. That is where I met Zephyr. And he taught me how to speak common when I was younger. I've had this weight in the back of my mind for a while now. I've had this plan building for a while now. I was going to come and find you and tell you, and I figured this was a good enough opportunity. I'm going to begin a war in Sivon. I'm going to strike back at Soren. Figure I deserve to give you all fair warning. Should I be missing for a while?
Two questions, if you don't mind, Avar.
Go right ahead. I have nothing to hide.
How long ago was this?
1 sec, let me open my notes. I escaped the king's court when I was only 19 years old. When I got to the Wildwoods, I was around 20, so about 37 years.
I'd say all this
27.
sort of just
20, not 30, 27. I'm bad at math.
say Imp is sort of just like pinching the bridge of his nose and just like, jeez. Look, if anyone can start a war and probably kick some major ass in it, it's you. I know I probably can't fucking stop you. Does anyone else know about this? Or is this just a you and us thing right now?
The rest of the council knows. Lorelai will be helping me.
Okay, so she is. Fuck.
Tivian, Zephyr, and Seraph are staying in the Wildwoods to lend aid to the efforts with the Drow. But I've put this on hold long enough, and I need to ride this momentum of victory and take it right to his doorstep.
And if Lauren, you didn't include me, I am shocked.
You're welcome to come if you'd like, but I figured you'd do anything to avoid that place.
Sanus is gonna get a rather toothy smile that does not at all seem happy, and sort of respond, "You know as well as I do what that place is like."
Of course.
I think Soren has had a comfortable enough life, and a long enough one as well.
Well, you have time, because I'm not going to just rush Blitzkrieg into his capital city and make an attack. That is foolish. I'm going to set up in Sivon and let my roots spread throughout the land. Set up my network as I did in the Wildwoods. And when I'm ready, when you're all ready, perhaps, as well, I'm going to take that fucker down. And I'm going to bring Sivon to a new land, free from his corruption.
My second question, the Soren, is he
The king.
king? Yeah.
Though, I shudder to use such a magnificent word for a dictator.
The king lives on the honor of the monarch, although their power is far from what it used to be. The ceasefire that was agreed was basically to save themselves. They do not have the power to overthrow Soren. I'm going to assemble as many allies as I can.
Well, I think you can count us on board, because there's no fucking way I'm letting my dad go to fucking war against an entire continent on his lonesome.
Well, you don't have to worry. You have plenty of time before I'm even close to ready to prepare an assault. As I said, I want to let my roots spread and have a good grip on the country before setting siege to it.
How soon will you leave for there?
That is, And he casts a spell. And his eyes flash with the heterochromatic light. And he just looks around. Okay, we are not being watched. I've already begun. I was gathering some notes from the wildwoods, but for the time going forward, you can expect me to be uncivil. I already have communications with the Circle of the Seven, and we are beginning, well, to start, I want to put fear in the heart of Soren. I want them to be spreading the word that Ivar has returned. I want them to know that I'm coming.
Who is this council exactly, this Circle of Seven?
They're a group that, well, they're much like myself and Sanus, except they've been ingrained as long as Soren has been king. A rival force to the Enclave since the beginning of their rule. They hold their border and the north, but they do not have the strength or resources to actually push past it. So, they remain a bastion, so to speak, for anyone who is able to escape the clutches of the Enclave. And helping getting people safe, but it's not easy. There's a desert not too far from where they're holed up. They call it the Crimson Sands, as that is where the skirmishes are held. Very frequently, dozens fall to the circle. But they can never hold forever.
Well, I'm at least relieved. For a second, I thought you were going to call the king to one-on-one in the Crucible.
That is all bullshit, you know.
Oh, I know.
Cheats every time.
I kind of figured.
Although that is one option that I had in mind. Bringing him to the Crucible, having allies on standby ready to breach the Colosseum, and I don't know how that would work, but we'll see what happens. I know Laura is working on a way to, how do I put it? Shoot a clockwork soldier like a fucking cannon and have it land on the ground from a very far distance and start fighting in my favor.
That sounds fucking
Horrifying.
terrifying and hilarious, and very much so is like something Lorelei would do. I'm all for it, honestly.
Precisely, that was my thoughts exactly, so we'll see if that... Well, I'm expecting Lorelei to perfect that idea in due time, but we'll see what happens. Either way, you now know my story.
Well, you know the small village in Exile's Refuge?
I'm aware of it, yes.
You may find some allies there. Feel free to mention that Star is there and is your ally.
I will keep that in mind. I will see about talking with the Saint there and see if, see what they have to offer, if they are even willing.
I have a feeling they, at the very least, are willing to house and help with supplies, if not more directly.
I see. Either way, you were saying, my boy.
This is sort of unrelated to anything, but it seems like we're all kind of having little discoveries about ourselves. This is a bit of a pipe dream, but I feel like I should ask anyways. Does the name King Ural the Last ring any bells in your head?
No.
Alright,
I know that's your name. Why? Do you, have some ideas?
I gesture a thumb towards Aramis. This one helped me, get in touch with, the one living in my head.
Is that so?
Yeah. And, lend a thing a few. I see why Tivian took a liking to, I pull out Aeon Storm. Turns out, the one living in my head, was the last king of Xenum, and worked with, Sapphire Dragon to, overthrow, his brother who, was kind of like bringing about the calamity, or like at least seeing it to its end.
I see.
Vin's
Yeah.
expression is growing more and more like, what? As you're just explaining this, just like,
Very casually too, like
Yeah,
you
hi.
are,
I turned to the rest of the party. Yeah, sorry, been learning quite a lot of things recently.
you are shockingly calm about this revelation. Are
I-
you royalty?
Fuck if I know.
Certainly sounds like it.
at least a descendant. God damn.
Wow. Holy shit.
I sort of shrugged. Like, I mean, to my knowledge, there isn't a fucking king of Xenum or anything like that. I mean,
Not anymore, but you're still a descendant.
if the spirit's telling the truth, which I don't see why it wouldn't be, but yeah, just been learning a lot recently. Still trying to digest it all. I kind of look towards Mias. Learned what happened with the mom. Fuck. I get it now.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, huh?
Yeah, shit.
Just be thankful you didn't know them.
Yeah, fuck. But yeah, turn back to the rest of the party. Apparently, Mom had a spirit living in her head. Kinda drove her nuts. She couldn't handle it. And then, kind of motion across my throat a little bit. And then after that, apparently, me, her, and my brother all got glowing eyes, and I guess we became Aetherborn after that point, and then yeah.
Mias will nudge and correct. Yaman said that it all happened at the same time. When Mom started having it, so did we.
Oh. Look, I'm trying to digest all this. The guy playing me is kind of an idiot, too, so...
Sure is. Smile.
Lord.
But we love him smile.
Ew.
Oh, okay. I take that back. I'm sorry.
Bro, it's kind of gay, not gonna lie.
But... Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out anything. I figured if anyone knew anything about calamity time things, it'd be you, considering how rare that information seems to be.
I understand. I'm not one that had studied the calamity much myself. As you all know, I didn't really have the upbringing to study that much. Most of
Yeah.
it happened in my later years, and at that point I was more trying to perfect my craft as well as lending aid in Tivian and the rest of the council in their endeavors.
Yeah.
In terms of calamity, your best bet is to speak with Tivian, but they are quite busy recovering from their death.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll put you out of commission for a bit. Fuck!
You got shot straight through the chest by an arcane rail cannon, and oh boy, that is fuck.
Yeah,
Worth the
that's fucked.
hit. Saved our asses.
It worked out in the end, thankfully.
Yeah. I've had enough death for, a few lifetimes. So, I think we're gonna enjoy this. But please, I'm gonna say kind of like, looking at Avar with a unusually sort of serious look.
You do not have to even say it. I'm going to be careful as I always have been, if not even more so.
Good.
I already have connections.
Damn, y'all, I thought my whole shit back at home was a lot, but this is... You guys have seen a lot of fucking crazy things.
Trust me, Veneria, it is bad, and if Zephyr is still looking into it, so... Don't cut yourself short yet.
Oh, that reminds me. Since you mentioned all those things about death, Mios.
Yeah?
Sennis walks up and hands her a bill. These are my medical charges.
She just like squints and looks at it. Fuck this. Flips it over, pulls out a piece of charcoal, just writes I owe you 1 revivify and hands it back.
I'll take it.
Next time you die, I'll bring you back. How about that? Sounds fair?
Sounds fair.
There we go.
Yay, common ground.
I'll have to get enough money to make another potion, though.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Mios has herbalism. Let me check. They're a druid.
buddies.
They're a druid. Yeah, they have herbalism.
How much?
I looked in to potions a little bit. It's just kind of, part of being a fucking druid, I guess. I could try to help.
Sure. I'm more than happy to share the recipe.
Alright. That's something for another time that I'm
Oh yeah,
still
it takes a few days.
That too. Mios falls back in the sand.
Bizarre question to you, actually, Senus.
Hmm?
If you know the alchemical properties to make something like that, do you know the spell basis?
Nope.
Wait, what?
I'm not a spellcaster. I don't access the arcane.
God, I still don't get how that shit works.
I
Ancient.
have no connection to the arcane.
Gwyn,
No,
Gwyn
and it
just,
zero.
bugs me.
Gwyn just kind of leans forward. I mean, my personal theory is that most spells were replications of what could be reproduced using craft. He shrugs. Maybe that's why.
It would make sense.
I mean,
Which, technically speaking, just makes haste potion just straight drugs with no side effects. So that's nice.
most potions are just a form of drug, let's be honest now.
True, but I mean, he points to you, Sandus. Have you had any problem with addiction with certain potions?
No, not at all, he says, twitching. No.
He starts
Minor
rubbing his
side
gums.
effects.
You have to realize I don't sample my own wares unless necessary. Anyway. No such addiction. I don't personally have access to the arcane. There are things that I can add to a potion that can add arcane energies to it to do those effects. But I can't do that. I've never studied how.
You see at this point,
Kinda.
just real quick,
You first.
you see at this point, Avar just kind of turns towards the ocean. Well, I'd love to stick around, but I do have plans.
Yeah, you get to work on those. Please do let us know if you need us to help out at all. We got, Tivian told us to head over to Irithyll eventually, but we're gonna take it at our own pace.
I wouldn't wait too long on that, but take the time you need. Good night
Well,
to you all.
You see where
Good
we're
night.
at. We're gonna take a little bit, but take care. We'll talk soon.
He gives you a nod and just vanishes.
Ah, fuck. And I'm gonna flop back on my back again. I'm just looking up at the sky. Why can't things just be easy?
You can say that again as I finish off one of the bottles I have next to me
Why
at this point.
the fuck can't things just be easy?
Gwen's just scratching the back of his head. Fate's fickle, I suppose.
Why does everyone in this fucking campaign say that?
It's a great question. Fate's fickle, I suppose.
Oh my god.
I feel like it's like a catch line or something.
Fucking cast binding on just his arms or something.
On just Gwen's arms?
Just Gwen's arms.
That's messed up, man. It's actually horrible. Oh, God. Yeah, Vin stands up at this point and is like, I think that's enough story time for tonight. I'm going to bed.
What, you don't want more stories about the horrific things that I encountered while I was transformed?
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear about how my grandmother is a careless, reckless bitch.
No, I
Or
want to
how-
hear about that.
Or how that a bunch of vampires try to assassinate me and my squad, but you know.
Oh no, I'd like to hear about that too.
Or how my fucking ancient brother fucking worked with Thor's Dune, apparently. The hell?
Well, I mean, I experienced that part.
I look at the other two, and I'm just giving them that kind of look of, like, this fucking guy right now.
Either way, are y'all heading to bed?
I'm opening up like the second and third bottle at this point. I am just drinking myself to sleep.
That's not good.
Are y'all going to bed?
Yeah.
I'd say it would spend a good extra bit after everyone kind of goes back to the ship, just kind of chilling out, looking up at the sky and the ocean.
No,
Just-
Sanos would probably... Oops, sorry, go ahead.
I say just kind of taking in the piece of it for once and sighing a bit to himself, going in eventually, but just enjoying a break from all the chaos for a bit.
You'll find Amble just like pass it on the sand as you go back.
Before actually going to sleep, Vin would actually be on the top deck of the airship. On the back section of her notebook, she is drawing out constellations using the stars.
Nice. I won't make you roll performance for that, you just do it.
Cool.
I will say one other thing I wanted to do real quick before bed.
Yep.
Well, first of all, let me ask, just because I'm stupid and don't remember. When I wrote the letter to Aramis initially, I had to go to, did I have to go to a post office to deliver that, or did it just, magically and send?
You went to a courier service and gave it to them and they foofed it.
Okay. I would like to write something else to foof.
Okay. Addressed to...
It's gonna be addressed to Avar. I know I have a ring that I can talk to him with, but I want to write a letter just that I'm gonna send in the morning, and it's gonna simply say, Avar, look, put this sort of just off to the side as a reminder for when we eventually get over to Sivon, whenever, to help you out with all this mess. I have plans for something that I would love to have you make for me when you get a chance. And I am going to attempt to draw out a rough little sketch of the mask idea that I had and you and I were talking about, Tao.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
And I'm going to just hold it up, send in the morning when I can, but otherwise...
I
I'm
will
done for the
say,
night.
they do not have an arcane post service in Hardhome.
That's fine.
So it would
I'm in no
be
rush.
sent via boat and then onto I'm assuming you're addressing it to his home in Aethergarden?
You know what, I'll wait till we find a magical postal
Okay.
service, 'cause we got time. It's
Gotcha.
in no rush.
So yeah, the night comes, no problem. You all get a long rest. Amble, you said you're sleeping outside?
Yes.
Roll 2d12.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I know what this is.
I don't. 7 and a 2.
Okay. The morning comes. There's a crab attached to your horn.
I probably don't even notice it. I'm just like,
It's there.
which one?
One of them.
I'll figure it out later. I walk back up to the ship, I guess, with my crab friend now.
Yep, there's a crab attached, like its claws clamped around one of your horns.
Oh,
I
shit,
feel like Orin is like trying to get to it. I'm like, Orin, stop! What the fuck? Stop it! What? What is it? What?
Oh my god, she speaks.
Oh my god! Did anyone else hear that? What?
No, I don't know what. I don't know what she said.
Oh my god, don't peek the mic! Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Amble, why do you have breakfast on your horn?
What do you mean breakfast?
You got food on your horn.
I guess I'm gonna reach back and feel what this is.
1 second. What's your armor class?
17.
It ties. You feel a claw from a crab pinch your thumb, take a point of damage.
God, fuck! I guess I just swat it.
Yeah, you swat it to the ground, no problem. There's a crab now walking sideways away from you towards the beach.
Actually, hold on. Let me roll, a bite. 15?
Oh, Orange just
Oh, no.
fucking chomps that shit.
She loved the crunch.
Like, as it's falling, you see Orange just lunge forward, just... and it's gone.
Well,
It's
Yep.
a gravel.
Oh, Orin.
well, at least Orin got breakfast.
I'll start cooking.
I swear that wizard could eat a table and probably would be totally fine.
Nora nods at you.
Kind of interested in seeing that now. Oh, fuck.
Don't give her ideas now. She might actually try to do that. Orin, stop it.
I lean into Orin. Look, if you do it, I won't tell anyone. Good plan. And then I pet her head.
Oh my god.
Vin makes breakfast. I hope you like a lot of pancakes.
You get a lot of pancakes, everyone.
Alright.
Boy,
It's mostly just pancakes. There's not much meats. It's like a lot of pancakes. Like it's
Aww.
He wants
Yeah,
some
this
water
will
to go. He wants some water to go with that, and I just swamp the decanter onto the table.
Thank you.
Actually, should I roll anything for everything I drank last night?
Did you get that drunk?
I mean, I went through, like, at least 2 bottles.
Roll a con save.
Alright, come on. 12.
You're good.
Alright, I'll take a little water.
Cool. I make the other amenities a breakfast.
It's a very nice, quaint, quiet breakfast on the beaches of Celeste early in the morning. Everyone's kind of gathered around looking a little tired, but rest well.
Well, shit, y'all. I don't know. It's a bit weird to go back to actually chilling. You know, I'm used to the past few months have been just, you know, go. Oh god, war, chaos, discord, all that madness. So
Yeah, this
feels weird.
It feels comfortable again. I mean, there's still a lot to do, but this is nice.
My curiosity is which one you guys prefer. I gotta admit, kinda like the action.
well, that sounds great, Vin. We can spar later.
What?
I'd pay
you
to
know
see
what?
that.
I want to watch
I
this.
accept your challenge.
Oh, yeah.
You do realize he's gonna like sneeze on you once and you're gonna die, right?
You can try. I want to see what Hemocraft can do against the arcane.
He's probably gonna do the binding thing and then lightly tap you upside the head and you're gonna fucking explode.
I mean, he can try.
I look at Sanus. Can you do that?
Yeah, I probably could.
Oh, then alright
sure,
then.
you sure you want to try?
If you want, I will. Alright. Me and you then, I guess. Let's do this. I'm all
I'm
know
learning
what?
this even more.
So you all
You know
go
what?
exit and spar on the beach?
Okay. But only after I get cozy in one of them fucking chairs with the umbrella set up.
I was about to say, yeah, let's
Easy enough.
enjoy the beach a little bit before we start fighting.
Easy enough.
I want to enjoy the beach.
And, well, yeah, how long do y'all want to enjoy just chill on the beach? It's up to y'all.
Could I say that I find, like, a big-ass piece of driftwood and fucking use that shit as a surfboard?
Roll investigation.
I was going to go find some driftwood for Orin to replace that arm, but, you know.
It's a 19.
You don't find anything that would work perfectly as a surfboard. You can attempt to surf, but it will not be a perfect apparatus to surf with.
Considering I've never been to a beach before, I don't even probably know how to surf anyways, even if I had a proper board.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
The
gonna
DC
attempt
is
to
going to be
anyway.
hard.
I don't care, I'm gonna attempt to anyways, I'm learning.
He's going to invent boogie boarding.
As you go out onto the water, you see a wave come, and you're like, now's the time when I should stand up. Make a dexterity check.
Alright. It's a 16.
You're just standing on it, and you manage to last for like a solid 2 seconds before I would say you eat shit, but you just eat salt as you impact the water, face first, the board tumbling behind you.
I come up. Fuck yeah!
You just hear like a small clap from the shore.
You see Mias like just glide up beside you. You see where their ankles meet the water, it just fades away into like water elemental form, and they're just like mimicking the same motions you were. This is fucking easy. gives you a wink.
Alright, fine. Fuck you anyways. I just go underwater.
Gives you a wink before surfing in big air quotes back to shore.
I think after enjoying morning and the better part of the afternoon, Vin wants to kind of go check out the north end of the island before we have any thoughts of potentially returning home.
I mean,
Are we gonna have a fight?
Yeah, I'm planning on doing that, but I want to spar a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
you wanted to fight.
Oh boy.
Alright, y'all sparring?
Yeah. I'll say I'll make it easy this time, and I won't even use the Sun's Iris, and I'll kind of like throw it somewhere on the beach.
Not that it matters, since Senus is going to be able to close any distance, but here, let's bring
It's
up a battle
fine.
map.
It's fine.
While this is happening, I'm busy like burying Orin in sand, like with her head exposed.
Here, we'll use
I
this.
will help.
We'll use this map as a
Very
template.
important.
How far away from each other are you starting?
We'll say 30. We'll kind of play it out, kind of like how it was at the I can't remember what festival that was.
Wayfarers?
Yeah. We'll kind of play out kind of like how that sparring match was.
No, I was going to do completely different rules.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
All right. Well,
Whoever
we
goes to
discussed
0
the
hit
rules.
points, or whoever gets bloodied first.
All
I
right.
was gonna say 50 or 25% would make most sense.
Just use Onthrological Arrow twice.
Either way, roll initiative.
All right.
Here, let me get some appropriate music while y'all do that.
Oh. I'm starting to like that. Ooh, damn.
Whoa!
Damn. Just
Wow.
barely.
Sanus wins by
0.02.
0.02.
By a tiebreaker.
Damn.
Wow.
Uh,
23s.
Oh, I never touched my icon. Whoopsies.
Perfect.
All right. starting us off, Sanus. You have the faster reaction time to Gwyn yelling "Go." What do you do?
Let's see. Unfortunately, all my things require preparation. Actually, would I have prepared beforehand, or...
I'd say
you have like a round to get a little bit set up at least.
Because like the only thing I would say is that I have the storm spear out.
Then, in my case, it would be Crimson Right. Just to make things fair, I won't use the Requiem then. I'll just use the short sword +1 and Lycanthropy beforehand.
Alright, you see Sanus' form get a bit more muscular and toned, a bit more monstrous in nature as this lightning with red tips begins to curl down the blade he's holding. Is now the start of your turn. What do you do?
Alright, that's a little scary, I guess.
No, that was the
prep.
That was the prep.
Shit.
It's Sanus' turn.
Shit. Alright.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice muscles.
17.
That meets.
Ooh.
Wonderful. Also.
Oh God. Can I reaction use that first one to absorb element?
You can.
All right, I will.
So using the Storm Spear, you see the first time you've ever actually used it, as the lightning begins to curl into you, see it, actually feel it drawn away from you into the spear as it begins to arc around and sin as you see your own crimson lightning curling down the blade and coalescing at the tip of the spear. As you take 4 lightning damage instead of 8.
All right, I'll take that.
29 overall, though.
Yeah.
Still meat. Still meaty.
Still meat.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll
Amble.
let that be my turn.
Amble, it's your turn.
Does that use a spell slot of mine?
Sorry, one more thing. Brand of Castigation.
Amble, you feel this faint burn in the center of your chest, just very faint, like just an imprint almost. And no, the absorb elements from the spear is from the spear, not from you.
Okay, but I can only use that once a day.
Only once a day.
Okay, so all right, easy enough. I'd be like, well, shit, that was nice hits. Let's try this on for size. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 2.
All right, the first attack, if it hits,
Oh God.
misses.
Yeah, that's a big no.
The first time you hit. Okay, so the first hit you land this turn deals an extra d6 lightning.
Okay.
So the first one you lunge forward and he's able to
Jesus.
just sidestep, and the second one with the nat 1, as you thrust forward, Sanus actually grabs with this more clawed hand onto the end of the spear and pushes you to the side.
You know what?
Well, damn.
You know what? We're just gonna blow through some shit. Fuck it.
Might as well.
I'm gonna second win, so I
Okay.
can get some hit points back.
HP's
That's what.
recovered. A d10 plus fighter, so a d10 plus 4, I believe.
All right, 9. I'll take
So,
that.
9. Decent.
All right.
And then I'll just fucking surge as well.
All right.
For 2 more attacks.
Go for it.
Oh, go for it.
Oh God, 14.
Nope.
All right. Well, we're gonna spin back around for a single hand. Oh God, 12. I'm rolling like ass right now.
What the fuck?
Yo.
So,
Wow.
Dude, your rolls have not been... That sucks.
So to describe the scene, the first one he sidesteps, second one he bashes away with his hand. As you focus for a moment, Amble, there's a fire in your eyes. You feel the adrenaline begin to rush as you begin to ignore some of the wounds. As you thrust forward twice, and he just ting ting deflects both effortlessly, and you're like, shit.
Fuck! The
Amble,
hell?
you okay, buddy? This
No,
is a
I'm still-
spar.
Fucker.
But is that
It's
your
okay.
turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn. I can't do anything else.
Sanus, it's your go.
It's alright. You'll get used to fighting eventually, I'm sure.
Oh my god. Such shade being thrown.
Yep. Here, I'll make it easier. He puts away the short sword and instead puts Crimson Right on Predatory Strike.
Okay, so he sheathes the sword and the lightning dissipates. But then he puts up his hands like he's ready to fucking box you, and they just ignite with lightning.
Oh God.
I get 2 damage, by the way. Actually, I didn't roll the Hemocraft for the first time, so I get 8
total.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Good to know.
Yep, whoops, that's too many hit points. There we go. So instead, we're going with Predatory Strikes.
Go for it.
Oh God.
23 hits. And a 30 hits.
Whoa! Jesus!
This is very amusing.
Yeah, the remaining 5 of us are watching Emil get the absolute fucking shit kicked out of him. I'm sorry if you're getting, or not Imp, but Kip, you're getting wrecked.
Yeah, I know.
So Amble, you watch as he sheathes the sword, the lightning disappears, and you're like, "Heh, I got this." And then he immediately
this.
socks you in the face, and then as you stagger back, he uppercuts you.
God, fuck! Alright.
Is that your turn, Sanus?
Yeah.
Alright, Amble, it's your go.
Oh, Jesus, this sucks. This sucks. Maybe I should fucking just bring back the bow. This sucks. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do one of my new spells.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alright. You bonus action cast Zephyr Strike, and now your movement no longer provokes opportunity attacks.
Yeah, even though I still kind of just want to hit them.
Yeah, but the
Because
next hit you do deals an extra d8 force.
I think my...
You could attack and move, yeah.
True.
Or just move.
I thought I read one of them. Yeah, I'll just attack move.
Go for it.
I think you also rolled that attack at advantage.
That's what I thought I read.
Yes. Yourself advantage on 1 weapon attack roll and an extra 1d8 on the attack.
Yeah, I thought I read that right.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Alright, so
It's a good spell.
I'm going to try to poke you once with advantage. Let's do this. 26.
That'll hit.
And a d8 force as well. Go ahead, roll that.
With 4.
17.
And then, D6, I believe, from the
That
Absorb element.
that wears off after 1 turn.
Shit! Alright, well, I did that.
Yeah, the lightning has dissipated at that point.
Well, it was cool while it lasted.
Yeah. That was
You know
your
what? Fuck it.
first attack. You get a
Yeah,
nice
I'll
hit
take-
in.
Yeah, since I'm still here, I might as well try to hit again. 19.
Lucky.
Lucky.
You're gonna use luck.
Yep.
Okay.
You bitch!
Go ahead and
All
roll a
right.
d20.
17.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Hits either way.
Hits no matter what. So you see, as Amble, as he thrusts forward the second time, his foot almost hits a rock and makes him stumble, but it doesn't. As he manages to hit center, you stagger back a bit, but you're doing fine.
8. Okay.
And then, I guess I'll just move back 30, since I can't get provoked.
You
Okay.
can move back 60, actually.
Because the
shit, I
movement is
can't.
doubled.
Yeah, it increases by 30 to 60.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move back 55. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll move back 55 and then just be like, haha! I'm safe now! So yeah, that'll be the end of my turn on
Are
that
you okay? End of your turn. Are you truly safe, Sanus?
one. I
I
feel
use
safe.
feel and agility.
Yep. You now have a movement of 90 feet.
What?
Hi, buddy.
God damn it!
You see, as you begin to run away, and you turn and prepare the spear, you got a good distance on him, and then he just gets low to the ground, and just performs an all-out sprint towards you, faster than you've seen him run before. What do you do?
Shit! Shit!
Ooh. And with
God.
a 1-2 punch, Amble, you fall on your ass, now bloodied.
Ah, fuck!
Had a rough start, but that
Sanus-
was good.
Yeah. Zenus is gonna sort of stand up straight and say, and drop the Crimson Right, and basically say, alright, I think that's enough. And
I think
offer a
I'm
hand
just-
to sort of help him up.
Spit a little blood off to the side. Fucking hell. I'll definitely take that and be like, all right. I think I got my ass kicked enough for one day.
No, go for round 2.
Fuck you!
Sure thing, Imp. Come on.
Yeah, unless you want me to kick your ass again.
I'll beat the shit out of you, Amble.
Oh, you fuck. Yeah. Are we gonna put money on this one again?
Oh, hold on, money? Aren't you broke?
No.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure.
He's gonna put a whole 11 silver.
Yeah.
Woo.
Either way, Sanus emerges victorious from the sparring session.
I guess
I
I'm gonna cough up a few good berries because, like, fuck. That was good. Hurts, but good. Ugh.
Gwen just kind of leans over. Not gonna lie, you kind of sucked that first round, but you really pulled it back there at the end.
I tried.
Yeah, you got a couple of good hits.
I think I'm probably better with my fucking bow instead of this spear, but I'm trying.
You wouldn't have been able to use the bow much in this fight.
You would have closed the distance.
I would have closed the distance. I can move 90 feet.
No. Wait, you can?
With feline agility? Here, let me show you. I'm just gonna pretend that I can use feline agility again.
It's been a turn. You get it back every time you spend a turn not moving.
Yeah, so there. He sprints all the way across to there.
Do you have your arms, like, thrown back?
No Naruto running.
You see Aramis kind of approach, and it's just like, I remember you said you wanted to race.
Oh, it's gonna have to be a short race. I think you'll outpace me after that.
100-foot dash.
Ooh. I already know that you put that 100 feet because you're gonna win at 100 feet. Sure. Let's do a 100-foot dash.
I think
you're
Orin wants...
you're both able to take the dash action.
True. Oh yeah, true. So 100 feet is like from here to, I don't know.
Either way, I know what the
There.
result is, so no rolls have to be made.
Kick his ass,
wonderful.
Aramis!
You see Aramis is just kind of like, doing a few stretches like, alright. Amble, hold your arms up. We'll have to like high five you on the way by to confirm who does it first.
all right. I guess I'll like T-pose essentially. Just
See Aramis basically stances up. Alright, Amble, when you're ready, just yell really loudly.
all right. 3, 2, 1, go!
And both at the same time, Sanus and Aramis go into an all-out sprint, and at the exact same time, slam into Amble's hands, and he will first make a strength save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because he has two
Oh,
very
God.
fast individuals slamming into his arms.
Oh no.
Oh, Chance, no way.
So as Sanus and Aramis are running, they both basically put their hands forward to hit Amble's hand to signify that they were there. But they both do at the same time. All three of them basically tumble into a ball at the end of the finish line, just like
Ball of boys.
I'll take it we tied.
God. Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
tracks.
call that a tie. Please get off of me.
I come
Oh,
over
sorry.
and I flop atop the pile of boys.
Oh,
Oh God, no.
you see, hold on. I need to make Aramis roll athletics because he's gonna try something.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he's good at this. Imp, you feel Aramis's hand just like press on your chest as you're slowly lifted off the pile,
Oh. Well, here we go.
and you just poof, get thrown into the sand beside the pile.
Amazing.
Honestly, should have seen that coming.
Stands
Right,
up and
wonderful.
dusts himself off. That was a good race, Sanus.
Thank you. Likewise. Not gonna lie, was half tempted to try binding on you. Wasn't sure I'd have a chance otherwise.
Well, I mean, you're pretty fast for a tabaxi.
You're pretty fast in general.
Yeah, well, that's like my thing.
Yeah.
Kinda is
I
his
think
thing.
I've realized.
Anyone else want to spar?
I think I'm good. I'm still just lying on the sand. It's just like, oh god.
Aramis cracks his knuckles. No one willing to take me on?
I'm certainly willing to take you on, though I'm a little bit worse for wear, so we might not last quite as long.
Mayos!
They emerge from the ship. Yeah?
Come slap the cat. Give him the heelys.
Alright. Leaps down. As soon as they're in range, just hold their hand up. Cast healing. You're at full health.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Alright. Round 2 then, Sanders?
Round 2, the same prep.
Yeah. I'll warn you. I'm really good in 1v1s.
Oh, I realize.
Roll initiative.
Oh, this is gonna be
Alright.
interesting.
Here, I'll play
do
Aramis's theme for this.
Oh boy.
Yes.
I'm going over to see Orin, like, buried, and I'm like, this is cute.
I am using lucky on that initiative just because, oof, nat 1.
Damn, Talir's coming back.
I know. I don't even care that, like, Aramis goes first. I just didn't want the nat 1.
Fair.
Like, I don't even care.
It's Imp is still on the ground, and he's just propping his chin up on his hands. His elbows are in the ground, and he's just looking at this like, oh yeah, this is the good shit.
Also, I start with 1 damage.
Okay. You see
They're not
Aramis,
shirtless.
there's a glint in his eyes as soon as Gwyn yells go, as blindingly quick he is behind you. And immediately goes into a flurry of strikes.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Not quite. This is just for the first attack. He misses with a 12. Okay. You feel a strike beginning to go, and you immediately turn. And as you turn to face him, he switches to your side, still behind you as he goes for another strike. 23.
That hits.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and 6 force damage.
Ooh.
So 12 total?
12 total.
Okay.
And he is going to spend a key point and do Stunning Strike. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Does it have to hit? Or was the stunning strike on the hit prior?
On the hit one.
Okay. I see. I mistimed it because otherwise I would have used blind. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah. Constitution saving?
yes.
22.
Success. No problem at all. You succeed. As you feel the impact in your back, you stagger forward as he once again, when you turn, he's gone. As he takes one more swing at you from the side again. Bonus action, he'll have flurry of blows for 2 more attacks. 26
That'll hit.
and 14.
That will not.
So you take 10 total damage from the second punch
Okay.
as you feel it impact. And for the sake of things, I am going to limit Aramis to 1 stunning strike attempt per turn.
Appreciated, else I would have to start pulling out Requiem bullshit.
Yeah. But yeah, basically after that, he just recognizes his stance and then squints at for a moment. Real quick, do you have any resistances or immunities?
Oh, yeah. Actually, sorry. All of the damage you did is half.
His fists are considered magical.
Ah, so they're not. Okay. But otherwise, bludgeoning, piercing, yada yada.
He like takes a step back and kind of just squints his eyes towards you. You're an interesting one.
Oh?
Didn't know you were lycanthropic. And then basically changes his stance. It's now your turn.
Oh, well. We'll call it a secret among friends, he says.
Your secret's safe. It's your turn.
Good.
That definitely hits.
Wonderful.
Oh,
And that's going to be my last lucky.
Okay, go ahead. Both hit. Okay. 11 and 15. I'm gonna
26.
A beefy hit. You see he's on the verge of being bloodied.
Oh no.
You slice down twice, and he just staggers back a moment. Ugh. Well done. Is that your turn?
Let me just see. I believe it is, though. Yeah.
All right. Immediately after saying "well done," he spins and is going to go for using the back of his heel to try to kick you in the side of the head, using an unarmed strike.
Ouchies.
He rolls a natural 1. How do you want to stop the attack?
Straight up just lifts up one hand on the same side and catches the heel at the heel, kind of a few inches away from his head, and looks at him and says, "Come now, you'll have to try harder."
You see the light of his eyes grow a little bit brighter as a smile crosses his face and goes, "Right." As he kicks off the ground with the other foot and is going to go for a just straight kick to the face. 23.
I'm gonna use Eyeless.
All right, go ahead. Roll your d6. Or D8. Go for it.
Yep. It is now a D8.
Ooh.
3. Oh,
So 20.
that is...
I believe 20 still hits.
Yes, 20 hits by 2.
Yeah, so
Wow.
you see his eyes go dark as he begins this maneuver. You have a feeling he's quite adept at fighting by instinct. As the foot connects directly with the square of your face and you release the heel as he basically flips and lands. He's going to use his bonus action to enter unarmored patient defense. As you see, he's become a lot more difficult to hit. He seems to be actively trying to dodge you.
Okay. Also, how much damage?
Total of 12.
Got it.
This is a lot closer of a fight, damn.
Yeah, this is... Well, admittedly, Aramis is kind of a quite adept fire.
Monks are scary in PvP.
He is
Yes,
lower
monks are
level.
scary in PvP.
Scary.
He is lower level, too.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
gonna say,
yeah.
like, especially after one hit, like, damn.
Oh, if the stunning strike had hit, I'd be fucked.
Oh, speaking of, he did hit. He will spend a key point.
Yeah, I
Please make
shouldn't
a
have mentioned
Constitution
it, but...
save. As you get kicked in the nose, your world goes into a daze. As you are stunned.
Wunderbar.
And as he lands, goes into patient defense and looks at you and sees this, he goes, "Huh. No, stop me this time." As he goes for that same heel kick again. 22.
That'll hit. And, of course, I can't use Blood Maledicts while stunned, I think.
That is 13 damage total.
Okay.
He high rolled. One more attack. Wow. Double 17s. That misses, right?
17 misses.
Okay, so the second one, he punches forward and actually, where the armor is a little bit more baggy than usual, just passes right by and just skids against rather than making a good solid hit. One more attack. 21.
That will hit.
11 damage total.
That's 64.
What's your halfway point?
I think I'm like right on the cusp
You're
of
like
it.
2 HP away.
One hit away.
62.
One hit away.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Then that's the end of his turn, and you are no longer stunned. It is your turn.
He's gonna look over at Aramis. See, that's better. And going for 2 more predatory strikes.
Go for it. 15 misses.
15. And 13.
Oh, you see as you go forward with the claws, he actually parries both with his own strikes, and is going to use his reaction to use preternatural counter. He's gonna make an attack against you.
Okay.
27.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So you slash forward once and twice, and he backs up both times, and then just like slides forward and basically hits at your back foot to cause you to slip forward a bit. And then as he's falling, he basically wraps his arm around your neck and then just falls with you and slams you into the ground.
Did he really just try and chokeslam me?
A little bit. A flavor of choke slam, but not a full choke slam. You take 8 damage.
That is
The halfway point.
halfway point, though he may want to move all the same.
Oh. Why is that? Oh, oh no!
Oh no!
He doesn't know that. So he kind of just dusts his hands and gets up. All right, good fight. Leans his hand down to like help you up to your feet. Go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Oh, I'm gonna let it through just for flavor.
You see Sanus's eyes like turn up, way more bestial than before, and you see Aramis immediately go, "Oh shit! Go ahead and make an attack."
Ooh, he's lucky.
Ah, he's
But
ready.
I can also choose to use the extra attack as part of that.
He gets hit by the second one, but he is going to, on the first one, use preternatural counter again, since he would have his reaction back if it's your turn again.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, wait.
Waiting.
Does he?
Well,
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
So if it's the start of your turn, it would have been his turn already.
Yep.
So it's a 24 to hit for 17.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes because he is raging, basically. I'm not gonna try and
Alright.
counter it.
And he's going to stunning strike.
Okay, you can try.
Make a con save.
9, solid.
So as like you see this feral Sanus jump up and try to claw Aramis is like, oh shit, and just immediately like full power punch hits him in the chest, and Sanus just like gets knocked back 10 feet and just falls over. And you're stunned for a full round, and he just kind of like dances back a bit using his movement, just like with quick successive hops, and it's like, right, lycanthropy.
Yep, lycanthropy.
Do we need to stop you?
No, I'm good. He'll heal, obviously, for... What was it? I actually forget.
I think it's 1 plus your constitution.
Where is it? It's in here. It is... Yeah, 1 plus con.
So you heal 4 at the start of every turn.
Yep.
Until you're at half.
So technically at that point, that's 2 turns. I'm at 64.
Okay, so you're good.
So I'm above half anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn.
Aaron was just like, sorry about that last one. That was just reflex.
No, that's fine.
That was
Kind of,
fine indeed.
Kind of necessary.
Well, Ninja Boy, you win again.
It's unfair. I'm built for 1v1s.
You got your skill set.
I mean, that's why you're
Still,
still
that was an
champion
impressive
at the
fight.
festival, aren't you?
I mean, for the that's unfair. I go there just that one's just to stroke my own ego.
Well, I mean, if it works, right?
It does.
Well, admittedly, I doubt either of us were exactly trying to hurt... Well, except for that last one. Trying to hurt each other.
I could have pulled a couple more stops, but you weren't using your fancy relic weapon. I wasn't going to use my, monk shit.
Exactly. And I'm not about to spend potions just for a friendly spar.
Either way, it was well fought. No one's
Certainly.
gotten me that good, honestly. Like, that kick that you caught, no one has caught one of my attacks before like that. That was impressive.
Well, I'm glad to be a first.
Ah, your first block. I never thought I'd see the day.
My first blocked attack? Well, no. That was specifically for that maneuver. I normally catch people by surprise with that one. I've had many attacks miss or be blocked, but that one normally hits.
Noted. Remind me never to be on the receiving end. She's going to go back into the ship after watching combat.
Well, don't try to kill me, and you'll be fine. Either way,
No promises.
let's rest up. We wanted to check the top of the island, right?
I believe so.
All right. You
Sanus
all
gets up with a bit of a sort of like ache here and there. It's just like, oh, ugh.
yeah.
I'm digging back up Warren since like she
I-
got buried.
She's
I'm
currently
I did bury
stuck.
I'm like, oh god.
Well, no, I did the thing where like people like bury themselves like, but except for the neck up in sand. I did that to her basically.
I'd like to imagine it's actually just her snout.
Just
Like
She's
we
very
buried
cozy.
half the face.
yeah. Either way, you all make it back to the ship in time. You rest up, we'll say for the sake of it, since it was a spar and y'all weren't actively trying to kill each other. You get all your abilities and hit points back on a short rest without having to spend any resource.
All right,
Sweet.
cool. I'll take that.
We're heading for Sunny Shore.
You're on a sunny shore. You're gonna go to try to find some nice hot springs to hang out at.
Hell yeah.
All right. Easy enough. It is. You get there by, I want to say, around 5 p.m.
Makes sense.
Do you want to land on the beach or like on the? You want to land near the town or on the beach near the road? Where you want to go?
We'll land near the town this time, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, there is quite the spectacle from just townsfolk as an airship lands on the outskirts of town. A couple people just like watching, a couple kids like eyes wide, going like, "Whoa, crazy! That's a ship! That's a boat in the air! Wow!"
I mean, no fault to them. I'd be the exact same. I'm not gonna deny that.
Yeah. So
you were the exact same.
Yeah.
That's good point. That's very fair.
you basically see that in the townsfolk here. They seem to be surprised, excited.
Do we garner an audience?
No, people have just taken note.
Huh. Cool.
Like you have drawn attention.
That's okay. It's not like we were trying to hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
What are y'all gonna be doing?
Hot Springs?
Yeah. Ask the locals actually about that. Once we kind of get like things situated and start kind of dispersing off, I'd probably just roll up to. It's not like anybody guarding the town or anybody. It's.
Roll
Is there-
investigation.
All right.
Can I give advantage? 'Cause
Sure.
I'm gonna be looking as well.
Advantage. Investigation. 24.
Easy enough. You find a very simple town guard.
Okay. Yeah, I just walk up to him and be like, "Excuse me, sir."
Hello.
Or, we're not from around the area. We're the ones who arrived via the airship. We've been told about hot springs in the area.
Yes, that's and he gestures off into like a nearby forest near the base of the mountains. Like sequestered in there, there's a little offshoot from the mountains. There's a couple pools there, natural forming, self-heated and the like.
Excellent. Is there anything we need to know before we attempt to head that way?
No.
All right. Thank you much for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah. She just kind of shrugs on her way back. It's like, we gotta head into the woods.
Gwen's just like, I don't really do well with
Alrighty then.
water as much, and I'm gonna make sure no one robs us.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
He stays on the ship.
I don't think anyone around here is gonna steal from us, but I.
Can never be too safe, he says, cocking the crossbow.
Oh God.
Look, if there's anything I do know, it's that a very unassuming place is the perfect place to hide thieving bullshit. So, like, yeah, he's got the right idea.
Okay. We'll bring back a rock, and we'll bring something back.
You don't
I'll
need to
find
bring
something
anything back. I'll be fine.
Take
I'm gonna
care,
bring-
Gwen.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
bring something back anyways.
You all make your way to the hot springs without any issue. Just
Cool.
a couple. Picture like the hot springs that Iroh was in Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Vin didn't actually go into the ocean at all on the beach down near her home, but she would get into the hot springs.
It's very,
wants to
very
experience-
nice. It's like a hot tub. It's like a naturally forming hot tub.
Awesome.
I feel like I was in the water, but it was only like up to like my shins or whatnot. But like here, I'm actually like getting undressed to get in, and this is probably be like the first time you guys get to clearly see, all my scars that I've been hiding for God knows how long.
Oh, yeah, I guess I might as well get this. This is the first time you've actually seen kind of her chest area exposed. She has a big old tattoo on the top of her right breast.
That? Huh. Interesting.
It looks like a crescent moon facing to the left with what looks like an ornate rod through both the ends of the tips and a sword going through the center. It's very, very ornate, almost like borderline runic in design.
I feel like we got a story with that. As I'm gonna be like pointing to that tattoo, really.
She immediately covers it up with her hand. She's like, "Oh shit, what was I thinking?"
Tell me.
I mean, it's just us, ain't it?
Yeah.
We're kind of basically half naked in a fucking hot tub together. I mean, I feel like boundaries are long since gone.
Half naked. Zenith is in full armor still.
Vin is, yeah, she'd be in some sort of like just top or whatever, but no, it'd be very obvious. She'd be like, "This is my family's crest." Think of it kind of like a coat of arms, but for arcane.
I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah, that's definitely looks cool.
Yeah, I wish it were cool.
I'm presuming it's tied to the whole grandma side of your family's a bunch of fucking crazy assholes, all that.
Yeah, does it have to deal with that?
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Yeah, it's the whole story. My grandmother Zira is the one that I've been trying to stay away from. She is a megalomaniac. She's just so caught up in her own progression. And she's reckless and dangerous and foolish. I got this put upon me because I was the one who was supposed to, in essence, take her place and continue the bidding of something I never really figured out. I still don't know. But whatever it was something deceitful and evil.
Well, it seems to be par for the course for all of us lately, so...
It's a revolving circle at this point in time, my friends. We have got a lot of baggage.
A grief case, if you will.
You stop it. Don't make light of the situation.
Aramis elbows you, imp. Make a con saving throw.
Oh, no, no. Well then. 11.
You get elbowed, and it's like a grief case if you.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you very much. But yeah, this... I don't know why. There's a morbid part of me that feels like I need to keep it. It's more of a burden than something prideful to show. I wish it were the opposite, but it's just not.
We all have our demons, and sometimes we have to wear them.
Nah. Sometimes I wish they could all kind of go away, though.
You can't make fucking scars or whatever go away, but you can make them a smaller part of who you are, so...
As I'm like rubbing my chest, I'm like, yeah, yeah. You just kind of have to live with it, really.
Well, as they say, all's fair in love and war, I suppose.
Aramis shrugs. At the very least, If your grandma starts being a problem, with where you're at now, you could probably put them in the dirt.
We could beat the. I have no fucking qualms about beating the shit out of a granny. So, like, you know, if you need help, I'm happy to break some noses. Or get stabby. He's the one who breaks the noses.
Correct.
At this point, I am assured that I would not be able to do it by myself.
Well, of
Trust me,
course not.
guys. You don't even begin to imagine what she's like. She is hauntingly powerful.
We fought against hauntingly powerful things so far, and I mean, shit. It again, seems pretty par for the course at this rate. I'm sure it'll be fine when and if we have to do anything about it.
I mean, you got all of us, and then the council, and you got powerful allies. I mean, what's she got?
The same.
Yeah, she kind of does.
Well, we're better.
You know what? Hell yeah.
I sure
Yes,
would like
we
to
are.
think
Love.
Good. I'm proud of us.
that. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about in specific at the hot springs, or time skip time?
Nah, dude. I don't know about y'all, but I think it's time to just chill.
Time skip a few weeks?
I would like to
Anything
say
in specific?
during not anything like hyper specific that needs playing out, but I would say if possible, could I find a store that sells caltrops in town?
Yeah. Like at Sunny Shore, you can find a general store and they can sell you some caltrops.
How much is like a bag of caltrops?
One moment. Adventuring gear. Caltrops, 1 gold piece per bag, and the bags are £2 each.
No, I'm just gonna stock up on 10.
You have 10 bags of caltrops. Mark off 10 gold, and add. Oh, you mean a bag of caltrops is a bag of 20.
Oh, wait. Oh, so if I wanted to like use them, would it dump out the whole bag?
Yeah, you dump out a whole bag at a time.
Okay, well then yeah, I'm getting 10 bags.
Okay, so 10 gold and 20 pounds.
There you go. Into
Not
the
that it
bags.
matters. You have a bag of holding.
Tao, just for general flavoring, I'll spend 2 gold to just kind of keep the ship restocked.
Okay, just to keep the pantry full.
Yeah, basically.
Fair enough.
I think that's fair.
For everyone, I'd say make it 5.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I have 9 gold.
Either way, how much time do you all want to spend chilling and vibing in Celeste before making your way?
I mean, you kind of said 2 weeks. I'd feel like I'd be like chill with a week, and then like start in the second week. I'd be like, I feel like we need to start getting going. Like, I'm fine with vibing, but like I start getting like
A
like
little
homesick
bit.
essentially.
Antsy. I think
Yeah.
Vin would be in the same boat. She'd be like, the thought of having to go and kind of continue on, like, she's like, this has been cool. I'd imagine we'd seen the sights and all that cool jazz. I imagine we'd explore a little bit beyond we kind of can, but about after a week's time, not 2 weeks, but just one, she'd be like, maybe it is time to start thinking about rolling back that way.
Actually, before we do anything, I'm gonna go up to Sanus and be like, hey, that stone of sending, would I be able to use a charge one day, or is that kind of like your thing?
Possibly. Depends. Currently, there would be like an ongoing 25 word at a time discussion.
Is that what? Do you want to play that out, Sanus?
Sure, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Hold on, I need to write things down so I can actually keep word counts. Oh god.
We'll say we don't have to worry about it that much. Just try to keep it under 25.
Keep it rough.
Yeah, rough estimates are fine here. But how long do y'all spend on vacation before Aerithil?
My gauge is a week.
I want to
Yeah.
say 9 days. Like, we were planning on
9
2 weeks,
days.
and then we're like, oh god, we should actually keep going.
Yeah, 9-10 days sounds good to me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that sounds fine to me. I'd say
10
10 at most.
10 sendings worth right here. So from the previous conversation, she said, feel relieved? Why are you contacting me?
Let's see. Curiosity. Many drow were charmed. Didn't know if you were also curious about your, I don't know the word, sect, like bloodborne.
Order?
Blood order. Thank you. Would like to learn more. Also curious about you as well.
They just reply, big air quotes, my family was one of the lucky ones that didn't get charmed. My mother volunteered me to work for the army. She runs our order.
So, reply then. Ah, I see. Similar but different from my own family. Wasn't volunteered, but found by luck. But probably would have been volunteered eventually. I ran out of words.
That's fine. They would just say, an unfortunate turn of fate then. Happy to be home, though.
Simple question then. What is home, or what or where is home for you?
I'm not sure if I can disclose that information. All I'll say is, don't come to Celeste. Not Celeste, Solstice.
Solstice.
Close. They're close in name. That's all you get for that one.
You said that before. Why? Wouldn't there be, let's say, camaraderie among Hemocraft users?
You would think. My mother is not entirely that way. It's more for your sake.
Well, good thing I'm very difficult to kill. Given I was chewed on by a literal dragon. It stung, by the way.
I bet it did, Sanus. I really bet it did. But my family tend to have a way to keep people dead.
Interesting. Question mark soul cage.
Oh god.
Well, that would probably be part of the question. Soul cage in a questioning manner. I have no intention of dying, but if I'm in the neighborhood, I may arrange a meeting of sorts.
It's not Soul Cage, I'll tell you that much. I'm not quite sure myself. And Sanus, please, don't come to Celeste. Solstice, fuck!
Damn it, we're already here!
I'd like to imagine that's actually in the message.
No.
Celeste, shit, fuck! I will... How many messages has it been? Have you been keeping
I've been
track?
keeping track, that's 7.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the warning. If I didn't know better, I would think you were being affectionate. There is... What's the word I'm thinking? Teasing in that message. I won't come to Solstice, at least not without good reason. But I may have to at some point
You hear
in the future.
a long sigh from Miz. I just don't want you to get killed. And I don't want you to find out too much. I'm not
Well.
exactly fond of killing. but I do it when I need to.
Unfortunately, my curiosity dictates my whims. But I won't force your hand on something either.
If you do come to Solstice, give me warning. That's all you get from that one.
Mm-hmm.
Last one.
One more.
Yep. Of course, you'll be getting ample warning. You'll have to show me around the city. We can visit your favorite tavern.
I'm pretty sure via arcane message across several continents is no way to ask a lady out on a date.
I'm gonna put one more because I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's the next day.
Okay.
A date? Question mark? No. I would do that in person. This is simply a meetup of friends.
You don't get a response.
That's fine.
Do you relay any of this to us, or?
I'd imagine at some point, Amble would ask if he can use the Stone of Sending, and I'd be like, it's kind of one a day. I've been talking to someone. Sorry.
Well, I guess when you don't, when you get a chance, I guess.
Yeah, sure. It's a 25 word a day conversation. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm busy, I guess. So, all right. We'll find some time. I think maybe.
Sure. He'd probably be able to let Anvil borrow the stone after that.
Okay. We'll say on y'all's way back to the Wildwoods is but when the stone is ready to be used again, given how you'll be staying for around 9 to 10 days, it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, morning comes as you drop Aramis off back at Waterkeep. He says his goodbyes to you all. And the stone is ready for use again.
Oh shit. I'm feeling.
What do you do?
I don't know. I'm gonna send a message to Torin.
Your brother?
Yes.
Okay, what do you say?
I'm going to send to him. I think it's gonna be close to 25. I'm just gonna be like, hey, it's Amble. We need to talk. It's about Arava. Meet me back in Ironlock. Look for the airship.
You get no response.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised on that, but I just kind of wanted to get that word out. I guess I'm going to send that message and just give it back and be like, thanks. We'll probably have to make a trip after all this.
Sure, and I'll let you know whether I get any word back from them.
Well, you get word back immediately when using the stone. It's the sending spell.
How does that work exactly? Because the way I look at it is like, essentially it is like a telegram. It's just like they need sending as well to send something back.
No, they can just reply.
Oh, well, shit.
Or not.
All right. Yeah, I guess after that, I'm just gonna be like, oh god. Now I'm not sure if what I did is fucking the right move or not. So I'm gonna be worried on that. But I'm like, yeah, thanks. Yeah. Where to next? I guess.
Unless there's anything you all want to do in Waterkeep. Next landmark would be Irithyll.
I will send off that letter to Avar, but otherwise, I'm good.
The message is sent.
Unless we want to stay here for a few months to make potions and make money, no.
Get on the ship, Sanus.
I do need to get some
I
money.
am getting on the ship. All my
Get
potion stuff is
on.
on there.
I'll help you move it.
No, all my
are we
potion stuff
kicking
is
them off
already
now?
on the ship.
No, we get to move on.
So you all.
I was gonna say, just the last little flavor thing as we're leaving Waterkeep, I'd say I'd give Aramis probably one of them like semi-awkward, like friendly kind of hugs, like that bros do. TM, haha, totally. And I'd be like, "Hey, next time in town, treat you to another round."
Sounds like a plan.
And getting back on the boat, I'm just like,
I'm gonna see him be like, "Did you kiss your boyfriend goodbye?"
"Can I throw a dagger
You
at Amble,
see-
but like just bonk him in the head with the butt of it?"
Make an attack roll. As Amble, you see as Aramis is descending from the ship, he is holding his hand back towards you, flipping you off.
I wave.
His back is turned. He's walking away from you all.
I am just happily waving.
What's the roll to hit? 18.
Shit.
That hits, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
hits.
Is anyone standing
Bonk
next
him
to
between
Amble?
the eyes.
I'll probably standing nearby.
Okay.
Roll sneak attack.
Oh no!
Take 25 bludgeoning damage as you just get beamed like right in the forehead.
Oh God.
Amble,
Where-
that looked like it hurt.
Yeah. Don't tell me about it. Fuck. I'm gonna like walk down into my room like God damn it, worth it. Fuck.
Over
Ow.
the
Never challenge the throw of a rogue.
over the course of your flight to Irithyll, you get your hit points back. But you fly over the Lake of Dreams, and before long, where do you want to land? Do you want to land right outside the city? Do you want to land, or not the city, the town is not a huge settlement, or do you want to land away from it?
Can we get like a, I guess kind of like a flyby, essentially, kind of like scope it out?
You can just hover above, and you can see that it is a town. And you
What's-
see
People, or is it?
with people, there's a town with
What's
houses.
the lake look like?
It just looks like a very clear water lake, faint waves rippling across it.
I gotta ask, do any of us know anything in particular about Irithyll, or no?
Other
You
than
know
one-
what Amble looked up in the library, which was that a long time ago there's a temple built beneath the mountain.
Okay.
But also
Ah.
maybe to do with why the Lake of Dreams is kind of haunted, kind of like how the Aetherwoods is.
Perhaps you do.
Or at
you,
least that's
you,
what we theorized.
You did read that when the temple was built is when the Lake of Dreams became what it was today, or at least started.
And we didn't see anything weird flying over the lake.
Nope.
Huh.
Okay, then.
I feel like we're gonna drop off into town, but I'm gonna be like shit. Yeah. I'm trying to remember names.
Are-
Gwen.
Gwen,
Yes, I'm gonna tell Gwen. It's just like, yeah, you can drop us off. Just kind of not be on the ground. I'm getting weird vibes here.
I'll stay landed if I feel something's up. I'll take off unless it's not anything I can handle. He says, gesturing to the crossbow on his back.
All right. Well, you do what's best.
I survived Tyrant's Fall. I can protect an airship.
All right. Probably next to the town without being directly in it.
Yep, you land, no problem. Gwen sits you down nicely, and you're free to travel as you will.
time
We
to
know-
walk up to the nearest commoner and be like, hey, do you know how to get under the mountain?
Do you just immediately all of you walk into town?
I mean, not really much else to do.
Okay.
We do need to at least find someone if they know of like a opening in the mountain or something.
I would say Imp is a bit
cautious, still walking in with the party, but like definitely glancing around to make sure nothing fishy is up or.
Make a perception check.
Because old habits die hard. He is paranoid. 17.
Nothing seems to be the matter. It's a lot of common folk just going about their day.
Would you describe Irithyll as like a hamlet, like just a small town?
It's a small town. It's nothing huge. It's about the size of Kives Grove in terms of population.
I forget, have we been there?
Yeah, you passed through there on the way
we
to
passed
Solandas.
through.
It's nothing
Okay, yeah.
huge, but it's still like it's a sizable settlement. There's enough people here that there are like taverns and general stores set up and the like.
Okay. Yeah, I think Sandus kind of took the lead on it. Would probably just try to find someone.
Here, just pull someone from the road over, just like.
I was gonna ask, are there actually guards here, or
You look specifically for a town guard.
I probably will.
Okay, Sanus, do you just grab someone from the road anyway?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sanus, you find this furbolg gentleman, you just kind of like speak towards him, and he just turns like, "Yes, can I help you?"
Hey friend, I was just wondering, is there any way that you can get into the mountain or under it that you know about?
Not that I know of. There's this old, well, you ever been to Irithyll before? Is this your first time?
My first time, but I've heard stories and I wanted to check it out.
One moment. Let me actually look at my notes. There's the, rippling door, in this cave to the north. It's been sealed for a very long time, but if you wanted to get under the mountain, going through there is probably where you would go.
Thank you kindly. That was most helpful.
It's one of our famous attractions, you could say. It's really weird. I looked at it one time. I didn't like it, so I left. Some magic going on there.
I certainly don't blame you.
He just nods. Good luck. And he walks away.
Thank you.
He just waves a big furbolg hand. He towered over all of you. He was like 9 feet tall.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Ben was just like, oh. But just be like, that was weirdly helpful.
Not gonna lie, with the the pretext of big mysterious mountain and Tivian being as cryptic as they were about go under the mountain, I was expecting something a lot worse.
Yeah, I figured we'd be going into like a town full of like fish people or zombies or some weird shit like that.
Yeah, like a ghost town or
Something.
No.
No, that's undead respite. Come on now.
Oh,
What?
God, what?
Everyone
Oh.
make history checks.
oh no.
Myself included.
No, you know. You know well enough.
24.
Big 3.
Vin would step and be like, oh, wait. DM, explain.
Well, let me tell you what you know. First off, take 1 point of smite damage, because you do not tell God what to do.
I shall.
Radiant damage.
But
She feel. Ow.
but you remember scouring over maps of the world before, never paying too much mind, but you do recognize that name as one of the southernmost towns in Sivorn.
Oh. Yeah, she would ponder for a minute and just be like, oh, wait. That's. South.
Yep.
South
Yep.
Siborn.
Yep.
Is it really full of the dead?
The name is Undead Respite.
Oh,
Respite?
boy.
However
Have
you
you-
want to say it.
Have you been?
He has
I'm
not.
gonna go ahead and say no.
Okay,
Well, that's
then.
fucking terrifying.
Yeah, great. Anyways, you all ready to get a move? I want to get to the bottom of this.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to find out what's all this shit about.
Onwards, I suppose.
Here we go again.
Alright, so you all traveled north, and it's not even that far of a walk. The town itself is built pretty close to the base of the mountain range, and after around 30 minutes of walking from the road, off of the main road, there's this... It curves, and then there's this less traveled path going forward towards the base of the mountain range, through this small clearing in the woods. And you see this cave mouth that's around 50 feet tall, and it slowly narrows as it continues in. And off in the distance, you just see what looks like a set of iron double doors. You can't make out much more than that at the current distance.
So it's just like a cave opening with these iron doors, and there's like nothing else to it.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like a tunnel almost was carved out, and then over time slowly got wider and wider. And then at the very end of the cave, where it looks like it would continue, is the set of doors.
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
It's a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
At your current spot, you're not able to reach the door. You'd have to get closer.
Yeah. Okay.
Samus walks right up.
Yeah,
like-
I guess I'll roll right up. Yeah.
As you all approach, you see it's a massive door around 20 feet tall, and there's this text covering all of it. But each time you look at one word or letter, it shifts and changes to a different character from a different language you don't even recognize, and every which way you look, it's constantly changing. The words and script just constantly shimmering and changing, and it's almost impossible to make out. But with casting Detect Magic, you do sense a very heavy illusion.
Is anyone else seeing this dancing text? This is fucking weird.
Yeah, this certainly is, Amble. I cast Dispel Magic.
Go ahead and... Well, first off, what level are you casting it?
Hi, I'm gonna cast it at 5th.
Please roll a d20 and add your intelligence plus your proficiency bonus.
I believe I have a toggle in my sheet somewhere.
You do, it's called Abjure Arcane. Because you're a level 10 Abjuration Wizard and can roll this at proficiency. So
would I just roll my improved Abjuration?
I believe so. It should be a plus 9.
Yep. 17.
That meets the DC.
Ooh.
Oh.
So you watch as Veneer raises their hand and begins to curl this incantation as slowly different bits of the script begin to solidify into common characters that you can recognize until eventually an entire phrase is able to be made out. And it reads as follows. The Lightborn of fable and fate, present your heritage and prepare to display your potential. So should the gates of Arcanum open and make your path clear, so the cycle may be ended, so that balance may be sated.
I sure
Well,
did
that's
not
you
write
three.
all that down.
She would read this out as it is translated in her mind, and
It's not in the mind, that's
No.
just everyone can see it.
can we just... Does it appear clearly for everyone?
Yes, the
Yep. Oh,
illusion has
you
been
dispelled the
temporarily
magic.
dispelled.
Okay. Sorry, I was not sure about that. So yeah, just like, oh.
Well, that's you three.
Well, shit.
Apparently. Fuck
I'm
me.
gonna reach back for the sun's iris. Oh shit! I left it on the beach.
I'm
Can't
pulling
you
out Aeon
just
Storm.
resummon it?
You can summon it.
I'm gonna concentrate and summon it back.
Boom! It apparates in your hand and some sand falls from it.
You
Ah.
lucky shit.
And
You're so lucky.
And as you do, you see several runes on the door immediately ignite.
Well,
Whoa.
that's both interesting. Oh god. Oh man.
I'll pull out the Aether Violet and hold it up.
Again, more runes begin to curl and glow across the doorway.
I pull out Aeon Storm, but I'm gesturing towards the cycle part of the text. I'm like, that fucking explains a lot right there.
As
What do you
more
mean?
begins to grow and glow.
Yeah, Vin's gonna instantly ask me, like, what do you mean by that?
Ask this guy, as I tapped the side of my head. His name was Ilman. He had a brother that went bad named Zar, had a mom whose same name was same as my mom's, and a sister whose name was the same, so...
Are you fucking kidding me right now? You waited
Now.
till now?
Okay, to be fair, you have known
You
his
did
name
know.
is Elman for the entire time.
True,
Yes.
okay, but the rest of the shit.
You knew that his sister's named Mias, too.
Oh, God.
Dummy.
Fine, that's on me. I should have connected the dots.
I mean, didn't I say before that, like, especially when we had our visions, like, I asked, like, my vision, like, who was their party, and it was, like, literally us and whatnot, name and all.
You know the door is not open yet.
Oh.
I look
I'm not a
Sanus, you're part of
Lightborn.
this. You're part of the fun.
Oh, bud, fine. Pulls out the
Okay.
Requiem.
Yeah, you're not that dark after all.
As there's this faint shimmer across all your weapons as the final sigil glows, and this faint crack in the center just slowly begins to creak open and reveals a hallway forward.
You ready for destiny again?
Here we go. I'm going to be holding out my bow still while walking, I guess, into that hall. Because I'm
Yeah,
not
Oh, yeah.
sure if, like, shit's going to fucking, like, close back up or whatnot.
Oh yeah, I cast light on the Aether Violet.
Oh, unfortunate.
Max damage
roll.
Hemocraft, so you activate Requiem as lightning begins to curl across the blade. Everyone's
Yep.
getting their shit ready as you're entering in. And as you all enter into the hallway, it's dark. Very fine craftsmanship in the stonework. Seems to be not a speck of dust. As you just continue into the darkness. And this is where we're going to take a quick break.
Woo!
Alright, good shit, y'all. You all continue down this long hallway. The doors slowly begin to creak closed behind you all, as soon darkness encompasses you. The walls are ornately carved, not portraying anything in specific, just elegant in design, akin to what you would see in a temple, but older, ancient. And before long, you find a stairway leading down. Continuing for a while, you descend deeper and deeper beneath the mountains of Irithyll. Until you enter in this massive chamber with a ritual circle in the center. The far wall depicting that of a great gateway, with what looks like different holes and scratch marks across it. At this point, do you still all have your weapons drawn?
I'd say probably.
Yeah, I think
No, I
yes.
I probably don't have it out in front of me, but I definitely have it to my side.
As you approach, you feel an energy surge through your weapons. As different runes across that gateway on the opposite side begin to ignite in their presence, as does the one in the ritual circle in the center of the room. As you see this figure arise from it.
Ah, shit. What do we do?
It's tall and ethereal and gives you all a half bow as you enter the room, before raising its hands up, ready to fight.
It did say, display your potential.
Shit.
And at this point, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Excellent.
Alright.
Do we have
Also-
a... Yep.
Also, did Mias...
Oh, it's big.
Oh, God. Yeah, did Mias come with us or no?
No.
Alright. Just vibing.
Mias stayed at the ship.
It's us against the world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Let's go.
God damn it. Second, not one for initiative. I'm upset.
You're still better than Amble.
That's Orin.
Still better than Orin.
It's fine. This rolled terribly.
Oh, wow.
There you go. I didn't click on my token. Sorry.
Wow.
That was a 9.18.
All right. Starting us off, before anyone acts, on initiative count 20, you see the room
Oh,
around immediately begin to shift in between realities, almost as if tearing through into different planes. As would someone please roll a d4 for me?
I'm on it.
Never mind.
Straightforward.
Lark is too quick on the draw because that's a 4.
Damn!
You see around you this room shift, and you just see infinite cosmos all around. You feel this sort of empowerment within you, Veneria, within the Aether Violet, as seemingly something is empowered. Amble, it's your turn.
Oh God.
The fuck is going on, y'all?
Easy. They have layer actions. Oh no.
Yeah, but with it, like, do we know that, like, is, like, Vin's, Aether Violet, like,
It's
glowing or
visibly
something?
glowing.
Okay, yeah.
It's
that's
shimmering
fucking-
with energy.
Oh,
That is
fuck!
Oh boy. How tall is the room?
It's about 30 feet high.
Alright, so I'm gonna jump on Orin. So, he-who. And then, we're gonna start flying out to this way.
Okay,
And then I guess I'm gonna take 2 bow shots.
go for it. Go ahead and move your token.
I was gonna try to move it with Orin, but we'll just... Yeah. You gotta deal with it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. We're just gonna do 2 bow shots. Let's do this.
Go ahead.
24 and 19.
19 just misses.
Ugh, alright.
Ooh.
Woof!
But the 24 definitely hits, and you see as the bolt impacts and pierces straight through its form, leaving this ripple of radiant energy through it, almost as if like a streak of dye through a liquid. It just immediately begins to burn from within and fade out, as it took a good chunk of damage.
Oh boy. And then I think we're gonna move closer back to the wall, and then that'll be our turn.
Alright, Veneria, it's your turn.
I immediately hold out my hand and cast Hold Monster.
You see as you release this spell towards it, its incorporeal form is unaffected.
Son of a bitch.
It's undead.
Not even undead, just incorporeal.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
goes.
fair.
Not
It's
fully
just
on this
dead.
plane. It cannot be paralyzed, it seems.
Well,
It's
shit.
not undead. It's just dead.
Does that expend the spell slot?
It does.
Alright. That's unfortunately my one and go. Imp, you're up.
Imp, it's your turn.
You can still move.
If you wanted to.
I'm fine where I'm at.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm
Well,
just gonna range
here we
this
go.
guy.
Oh wait, no, can't. Do that. So while we're all grouped up, I'm gonna sort of just take a moment to kind of like steady myself, and then go for a what is it? Not sharpshooter.
Steady aim?
Steady aim.
All right.
With Aeon Storm.
So use your bonus action and focus for a moment. Prepare this throw. Go ahead and make your attack advantage.
Yeah. That gets the sneakies.
You don't get to move, but you can sneak attack.
Yeah.
26 definitely hits for a solid 34. You see as you throw Aeon Storm, it just streaks through as it staggers for a moment, almost taking a step back as it apparates into a bolt of lightning that pierces through from behind as it returns to you at the end of your turn.
Catch that shit, kind of twirl it, be like, alright, well, so far so good. Fuck.
As at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action.
Great.
It's going to use Warp as it vanishes from existence and relocates about eye level to you, Amble.
Oh god. Yeah,
Uh,
we're like, I think we're like 10 or 15 feet in the air as well.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention that.
Senus, it's your turn.
Just to make sure, is it reachable by the ground? Or is
Yes,
it just that tall?
It's that tall.
Got it. Just wanted to make sure.
Mhm.
First things first, hybrid transformation.
Your form swells with this power.
Wunderbar. And second things second, that is well within range. Would this be, for purposes, advantage?
Allow it.
Flanking? Okay.
Some creatures
Also-
cannot be flanked, but this one in this circumstance can.
Wonderful. Right now he's going to do two-handed strikes with the Requiem since his bonus action is whatever.
Go for it. 26 definitely hits. And 23 definitely hits. Very nice hits there. As you carve through it, this lightning begins to trail up its ethereal form before dissipating within it, almost leaving trails where the lightning paths through it. You can almost see through it easier, as if it's more transparent there before it fades back. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Orin's turn.
I don't think she's gonna be able to move around because haha, it's with my movement more or less. She's gonna
Actually,
claw.
real quick, I forgot this was going to happen. End of its turn, you're going to use its last legendary action to make a slam attack.
Oh no!
Against you, Amble.
All right.
Natural 1.
Nice.
So as it goes to, it teleports mid-punch and goes to slam, and Orin just immediately, dives down low and just immediately dodges out of the way of the punch. And as you swoop up and past, what do you do with Orin?
I guess it's just gonna go straight for a claw.
Go for it.
21.
21 hits. So Orin manages to claw towards the arm that went for the punch, and you just see this trail carved out of it before it reforms. That's the end of their turn?
Yep.
Okay. It's the Planar Guardian's turn.
Oh god.
It's going to turn towards you, Sanus, Amble, and Veneria, and it's going to shift right here. You can take an up attack if you'd like with Orin.
Would I be able to as well?
If you wanted to smack them with the bow,
Yeah, that's true.
Whack.
Yeah, I might as well just try to whack it. She's gonna go for another claw. 23. Oh god, big damage. Hello.
yeah, big hit. Definitely hits as it backs up carelessly. It just takes a slash out. But as it does, you see this beam beginning to build right in front of the helmet as it's going to use Force Beam. As you watch all the cosmic energy surrounding it immediately brighten, as this attack, using a force attack, is going to do double damage.
Is this a spell?
No.
Shit!
And I need, Sanus, Ilman, and Veneria to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh god.
I'm good at these. Come on, baby.
Oh, whoops, 13.
If only my boot's up for dexterity and not just stealth. 19 though.
Veneria's the only one that passes.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
I'll uncanny dodge this.
You can't uncanny dodge. You do get evasion.
So
So
you still get half.
Imp, you take 28 points of force damage.
Ooh.
Veneria, you take 28 points of force damage.
Ouch.
Sanus, you take 56 points of force damage.
Nice.
As this wave of energy just washes over you like pure raw arcane energy, just burning at you as you stagger back from the blow. That will be its entire turn, though. Amble's turn.
Oh god, I guess seeing that, I'm like, oh shit.
Oh,
yeah.
First, would someone please roll a d4?
I'm on this one.
Oh! Okay. You watch as the terrain shifts from this cosmic starscape into this raging thunderstorm around you all. Sanus, Imp, you feel Requiem and Aeon Storm vibrate with this potential energy as all lightning damage is now doubled.
Wow.
Well.
Aren't you glad I rolled?
All lightning damage. Amble, it's your
Oh
turn.
no. Would I know that?
You'd feel the storm spear brimming with energy.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna be like, this is fucking weird. Damn it, what's Orin's fly speed? 60. I thought it was more.
Orin's fly speed is 80, shouldn't it be?
Oh, that's dark vision. I can't read. It is 80. Haha. So
Lord.
we're gonna go. out this way. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna bring out the Storm Spear and just be like,
As you
Alright, fuck
pass, it is going to make an opportunity attack with its reach.
holy shit, it's got that big of a reach?
10-foot reach. Yes.
Alright.
It will make an attack. That's a 15 to hit against you, Amble.
Miss.
Sorry, 15 damage, 18 to hit. Sorry.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Hold. Can I use the reaction on the reaction?
If you want to use your reaction,
I want to use my reaction for the reaction.
go for it. React to the react. Go
Alright.
ahead, roll a d8.
Watch out, the fine bros are coming for you.
Also, self die, that's my self damage.
Yeah, you take
Because
1
I'm gonna
point of
have-
damage, empowering it.
Yeah, because I have to, because I'm pretty
Yep.
sure it doesn't have blood.
Does,
1 and 1.
Does a 17 hit?
Still meets.
Damn.
So, you see it's...
Wait.
Oh,
You know what? Fuck it. I'm using lucky as well.
unfortunately, it only applies to d20 rolls.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
So you see as the light within its helm begins to flicker, it still is able to strike true as it connects with you, Amble. You take 15 bludgeoning, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Alright, let's do this. 14.
That is a failure.
God damn it.
As Orin continues flying, you are knocked off and fall back by this pillar and kind of tumble with the momentum a bit and end up right there.
God damn it. Not fun. Would you say that was pretty much all my movement?
You moved a little bit here, and then you got knocked off. You can spend your remaining movement to stand up.
Okay, yeah, I'll stand up. Be like, well, shit, that didn't fucking work. I guess I'm just gonna bring out one of the ontological arrows and try for that.
All right, go ahead, make an attack roll.
18.
Does miss, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck. And then I'm gonna go for a regular attack.
You do have 2 ontological arrow shots, remember?
I know, but not that.
But with a 13 that still misses, so you see as the ontological arrow whips past, it impacts into what would be one of the support pillars, but just vanishes into a different plane almost on impact.
God.
As the second arrow,
Shit.
it actually raises one of its arms, and you see one of its metal plates becomes corporeal for a moment and just deflects the arrow off as it continues being incorporeal. Unfortunately, not able to quite connect.
All right, I'm gonna burn a surge.
Go for it.
So I'm burning a surge, and then I'm gonna. When I surge, I can get my movement back, right?
No, you'd have to dash to do that.
Fuck. All right.
What are you wanting to do?
I want to use fucking lightning bolt.
You could do that and just aim it up. It's tall. It's
Alright,
it's
yeah,
like 15 feet tall.
I just wasn't sure about that.
Yeah,
So
you just aim for the head with it and just.
I'll be like, well, fuck. All right. Whip around the storm spear and try to cast lightning bolt for it.
Easily enough, as you begin to weave the spear through the air and spin it like you would a baton, you see from the thunderstorm around you, bolts of lightning begin to curve into the spear and empower it as 42 points of lightning damage. I need to roll a dex save. A 3. So it takes 42
nice!
lightning as the bolt shoots forward and just crashes into it and rattles through its entire system. You see it trail through, and everywhere that it spreads, it becomes more and more transparent. Very, very meaty hit.
Whew, that'll be the end of my turn there.
Veneria.
She snaps, realizing her first spell doesn't work, so she's like, motherfucker, and she holds her finger out and she casts Disintegrate.
Yeah, finally.
I'll have him roll a dex save. That was a 17.
The DC's 18. I do 80 force damage!
Ooh, big
Oh.
roll.
And almost to think if you did that on the first turn.
Oh god!
160.
Oh my
Ouchies.
You see Veneria begin to trace this incantation through the air, first time you've tried it, as this beam of energy begins to apparate on the tip of your finger as you point it forward, and the streak just screeches through the air, destroying the air as it travels in its path. As it impacts square on the chest and pierces straight through, you just see this massive tear in its body. What was these ethereal and like more transparent versions upon hits, you see a hole in it that takes a long time to start becoming visible again. That was a devastating hit.
She has a borderline sadistic smile on her face.
Is that your turn?
Yes! Fantastic!
Fantastic. Imp, it's your go.
Then what the fuck? Stop being scary. Okay, Jesus. I'm scooting over here.
Away from Vin.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do my usual, chuck an Aeon Storm.
Go for it.
Yeah. Chuck Aeon Storm, just normally, no sharpshooter. Oh wait. I do get sneak attack with no advantage.
Correct.
So I'm gonna yoink.
14 does miss.
Okay. I'll follow that up with the other thing.
Tyrant's Claw,
Yeah.
go ahead. 29 hits. So for a good chunk of damage.
Just think if he actually did crit. Oh my god.
Very nice. As you throw Aeon Storm, you see it sidesteps out of the way, and almost as if the lightning bolts striking into it sends it off its path, unfortunately, as Aeon Storm isn't quite able to hit its target. But throwing Tyrant's Claw, it whizzes through the air, spinning as it does, as it just carves through it with a very, very meaty hit.
After that, I'm dipping behind this pillar again, and I'm just like, all right.
Okay, things are going good.
At the end of your turn, it's going to use its legendary action to make a slam attack against you, Sanus.
Yep.
29 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
You take 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and then you make a strength save, as it basically just reels back and goes for like a underhanded punch towards you.
Magical bludgeoning?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a very arcane entity.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
That being said, it is your turn.
Did you say strength save or?
Yes. No problem at all. You feel, you dig your feet into the ground and you just feel the stonework. If it was not as refined as it would have cracked beneath your feet.
That's a 20.
20 on the strength save. But yeah, it is your turn.
Wonderful. I don't want to use an action or anything to activate Crimson Right. Actually, is it a... Yeah, it would still be an action, but instead... Oh, I continually forget to do it. God damn it.
Wisdom saving
Brand of
throw.
Brand of Castigation as well.
True. Okay, it's branded, but also make a
Yeah.
wisdom save at the start of your turn,
Wisdom save.
because you're below half.
Ah, yes.
You do also heal 4.
I do heal 4. It's also the only thing nearby.
True, but still have to make you roll it.
Yep. So I'm at 43 now.
That you are.
Sorry, 43? 44.
You're at
It's heal
30.
5,
It's
right?
It's 1 plus your con. Oh right, you have the
Yeah.
so it's 5. It is 5 total. Yeah. So you're at 44.
Okay.
Good shit.
Good shit. Let me quickly just read this, because I actually do forget whether or not the Crimson Right is bonus action. I constantly forget.
It is a bonus action.
It is a bonus action.
Yep.
Alright. Well, activated on claws for bonus action as well.
Okay.
Same lightning damage.
You
One
take
damage, thankfully. And I'm going to use Requiem two-handed because I can't use the strike as a bonus action again.
Go for it. Go ahead, roll 2 attacks.
Oh,
Lucky.
Go ahead, roll just a d20. Definitely
there
hits.
you go.
Yo!
So, as it's recoiling from punching you, you swing forward with Requiem, and you see it beginning to like reel up to hit you again. And as such, it has like a little exposed section, and you're like, ah, lucky, as you stab into it.
Yeah.
So it takes 8 slashing and 16 lightning.
16 lightning. And then...
Oh boy.
Back to back!
You see its form very clearly beginning to shimmer. It is close to the edge.
Is it about to break?
Quite. As at the end of your turn, it's going to use its bonus action to use Relocate. As it appears
Legendary, yeah.
right here. Legendary
Oh,
action.
Oh no!
Actually, right here.
Oh no!
You did blast a hole through it.
I did blast a hole through it.
Auron's turn.
Is Orin able to move even though she was kind of moving on my turn?
I'll allow it.
Okay. If she gets up behind the Guardian, would she be able to get advantage for flanking or no?
In this circumstance, I'll say, okay.
Okay. So she's gonna land up behind him and then just go for the true stinger.
Go for it.
Actually, would that be advantage as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. Stinger!
18 unfortunately misses, as it is able to sidestep out of the way, and the stinger just swings through air. Unfortunately not connecting.
She came
Damn.
up fast trying to land.
Yeah.
She missed.
But it's now the Planar Guardian's turn, who is going to slam both hands together as lightning begins to coalesce around it.
Oh, baby.
Vin,
Yeah.
you are spared this time as it shoots a bolt of lightning straight forward. Not quite able to hit both you and Imp and Amble. You're spared this time from the lightning damage.
Good!
I would like Amble and Imp to make dexterity saving throws. As
Oh,
you see, it's basically drawing energy from the thunderstorms around it as it shoots forward. This big blast of lightning energy.
God, my dex saves.
15.
Jesus.
Both
Roll a 2.
fail.
I'm uncanny dodging it.
Evasion, not uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge is for an attack roll. Evasion is for
Saving
saves.
throws, specifically dex saves.
I feel like this is gonna hurt, isn't it?
You take 50 points of lightning damage,
Yeah.
Oh.
and Imp you take 25.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay, I get it.
At the end of its turn, Kip, could you please roll a d4 for me since you haven't done it yet?
Alright,
Damn.
D4. 3.
Roll again because we're currently on 3.
Aha.
Roll again because we're currently on 3. 2!
Alright.
Okay.
Fuck!
You see the storm immediately shift from bolts of lightning into immediate blizzard. Everyone's vision is immediately beginning to obscure in areas as this stiff cold has overtaken you. You can no longer see further than 30 feet, as the storm is
great.
disrupting your view. But that is its turn. Amble, it's your go.
Shit, is he? No, just barely. Haha, thank God. I'm gonna be like, ow, ow, ow. Let's see.
You do note,
Yep.
any abilities that would deal cold damage feel empowered right now.
Why'd you tell me that?
Just because it works that way for all of the mechanics of this fight.
Fuck. Alright, well. I guess I
Barf on
feel.
him.
You know what? I'm gonna burn another. I pretty much already know this isn't gonna work for my breath weapon, but I'm going to use a Sapphire Strike.
Okay.
Run up to him. Actually, need to see.
You can just
Yeah, I'll
hit
run
from
up.
where you are.
Can I? Well, I
It's a
want to
15-foot cone.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought it was a 10-foot cone. All right, fuck it. Well, meh. I guess I'll just
The
do...
noise he makes when he does a breath weapon.
Meh, as cold as ice comes out of his face.
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead, roll. Is it 3d6?
No, I think about
4d6. You're at 4d6
Yeah.
right now. All right, go ahead, roll
Nice.
4d6 cold damage. That's to make
you
a
need to
con
make
save.
Yeah.
He rolls an 8. It fails.
Oh, 17.
Nice.
So that's
Gnarly.
doubled
34.
to 34. How do you want to do this?
No
Yeah.
way! All right, well, instead of me standing back, I guess I'm going to get up close to him and just inhale just the biggest breath I've probably had in God knows how long and just release that fucking cone of ice.
You feel empowered by the storm around you as you inhale deeply. You see everyone else as these bits of ice and snow begin to attach to Amble's body as he's just building this breath within him, as this beam of energy begins to pour out of his mouth, as all the shards of ice and snow that have attached shoot forward in this barrage along with it, that just pierce and skewer through in sections as it staggers back before slumping in its place and then just vanishing.
That was cool. God, I'm cold. Ow.
And as soon as it vanishes, the room returns to normal.
Okay, cool. Ow. Fucking ow.
Whoa.
Real quickly, before anything else, I guess I still have to make the wisdom save.
Go for it.
God damn it. I'm gonna use lucky on that just to make sure don't try and fucking maul others.
Okay, you're good. You're able to end the lycanthropy.
I'm not going to actually end the lycanthropy. I'm going to use a minor potion of healing.
Alright, and also you heal 5.
And I heal 5 on top of that. Otherwise I would have... actually, will I make midpoint if I wait? I will.
Cool.
Actually... Oh, wait. No, I won't.
For the sake of
too
it,
far.
save the potion. Just go to half health.
Alright. I'm gonna hide in a corner until I get to half health.
Or more or less, we all hide in a corner until you chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
But before long, the dust has settled. Victorious again. Over this planar guardian. You see the far room... Pardon me. The far runes on the wall. Still faintly glowing in your presence.
I'ma move up to that.
You see...
I wanna know.
all of you see these carvings in the wall, very ornate. And Venera, you distinctly recognize the depiction of a crystalline tower. On a lone, sandy beach in the middle of a vast, empty ocean. And right in the center, where the doorway would be on the tower, you see a single hole. Very thin and dark, hard to see through.
It's the same.
Eh.
In my dream, this was it.
Is this
Oh,
what
shit.
you saw?
Yeah. A tower in the middle of vast nothingness.
But where is it at?
I'm not sure. But that's what I saw when all this began.
You said to have this hole that's in the design. It's like, it's thin, hard to see through, you said?
Correct. but uniform. It's very rounded.
I don't know, maybe stick Aether Violet in there.
Can I try?
As you draw Aether Violet once again, you see it thrumming with energy.
Is any of our other weapons doing that too, or?
No.
Okay. Slowly but surely, she pushes it in and attempts to rotate.
As you begin to push it in, it almost goes completely in. You feel the faintest bit of resistance at the end. There's a few inches left, and you just instinctually push a little bit harder as you feel it chunk slip in. As this energy begins to slowly spread through the runes on the wall until the entire image is illuminated with this purple light. And then a single seam from the top of the room down to the bottom, straight through the center of the tower and the image. As you pull Aether Violet out, as the wall begins to cave in and open. On the other side, you see a white sandy beach and a tall crystalline tower, piercing past the cloud layer. A vast open ocean around it. The door of the tower ajar, unlike what you saw in your dream. Do you step through?
Of course I do.
Do you all follow?
I pull Orin closer in and be like, well, shit, here we go, I guess.
Yep.
Fuck, why not? Shit. Alright.
You all enter in to this realm. The stark change of climate is jarring at first, but it's comfortable. From the cold depths of that temple to the warmth of this beach. As you look up towards this prismatic tower, the lights of the sun shining through and passing, sending this light show across the waters around you. And you hear faintly off in the distance, emanating from that doorway, soft music. What do you all do?
As she hears this music, her walking gets faster and faster before she begins to jog, and then she begins to sprint.
Finn, wait! Fuck.
She's not.
I'm gonna be following back.
Before long, you all approach this doorway. Then you're the first to enter, if Sanus allows it.
I'll allow it. He, ran circles around her a few times on the way there.
And you open into this vast room, this spire. Hundreds, thousands of these glowing golden threads weave up through this near infinite tower. You cannot see the top as there's so many of these weaving threads that consumes the entire vision of what could possibly be infinity. And in the center of the room, you see an individual. A white-skinned tiefling with red eyes. And they turn towards you. I'm glad to see that you've made it. It's about time we had to talk in person, rather than influencing your dreams. My name is Zazel, but where you're from, they call me the Fate Weaver. Don't be intimidated. They see me as a god, but from my point of view, I'm far from it. I'm sure you have many questions, so come. Allow us to discuss. And this is where we'll pick up next session.
No fucking way! It would be Zazel. It would be Zazel.
It really would be. What the fuck?
Way!
Oh.
It would be Zazel. Oh my god.
I'm upset. Damn it.
I saw the title of the song too. I'm like, hold on.
Oh no.
Fate and Dreams.
Yeah, I'm like, hold on. Man's title is the Fate Weaver. Okay, hold on.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this one. Because I certainly did.
Oh my god.
I'll get you back for this.
Oh jeez. What do you have to say to us, Zazel?
Who knows?
I'm sure we'll find
out.
out next time on the Arcanum Genesis.